We in here. Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's great? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Can the Brothers Get a Rap podcast. This is episode 43. Episode 43. That's crazy. I'm your host, Ashley Lovechild, joined with my brother from another mother. Blood couldn't make us any closer. The other host of the show, my brother Santana. Say something to the people.
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's goody? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I see Rowan and Jack driving home from work. Pay attention on the road, son. Don't be tripping, son. Okay?
Yeah.
But appreciate y'all once again, my day ones. King Prince in the building. Yo, we here. We got a jam-packed show as always. We just gonna get right into it. You know what I'm saying?
You already know how we do. You already know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, it's been a crazy jam-packed week. First and foremost, before we get started, y'all join me in giving a special shout out to my brother. It was his birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So, brother, some love. Hit him with the happy birthdays.
Appreciate it, boss.
Man.
Yeah.
So you already know, you know what I'm saying? My brother had a he had another year done passed by, you know what I mean?
Access.
Celebration, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. This should be flying by, son. What they saying varsity blues? Damn, them boys having the time of their lives. And before you know it's gonna pass by. And I was like, watching it as a yo, I was like, nah, that shit ain't gonna pass by. It dead ass be flying, son. So
Yeah, yeah. Like you can remember when you was like a teenager, little young whippersnapper, you know what I'm saying, running through the streets. Like I know it's streets, y'all, but I like to say streets, running through the streets and you know what I'm saying, having a good old time. Like you can't picture 20 years later, but you like, damn, what kind of person would I be 20 years later?
yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, so you know what I'm saying? We in the thick of it now. No
Facts.
Diddy. No Diddy, y'all. We got so much to talk about, and we can't wait to get started with y'all. Again, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. It helps with the show, with the algorithm of the show, and make sure y'all hit that subscribe button while you're here. All right. So first thing, we're gonna start off with popular opinions. This segment is brought to you by OUV Records. You see that hat in the background? Yeah, the label logo, the label motto is create, document, and inspire. Make sure you go to the Instagram of at OUV Records right now and stay in tune to the latest music and merchandise. All right. So moving on, popular opinions. First question of the night. Okay. Most soulful white singer on this list. Most soulful white singer on this list. And I know you're like, damn, it can be a lot.
Who, like who on this list?
All right, so number one, Barry Gibbs. He's the lead singer from the Bee Gees.
Okay.
Okay.
They
Now,
had some hits.
Bee Gees is the Bee Gees. You know what I'm saying? Legends. You know what I'm saying?
Take that from them. Mm-hmm.
But he's the lead singer, though. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Harry Wayne Casey, which better known as Casey, the lead singer from Casey and the Sunshine Band.
What song they?
They got mountains of hits, bro. Like you still hear them songs to this day. Like they got hold on, let me look up some titles real quick. But you still hear their songs still to this day. Like they got joints like You a Shooting Star. Um let's go. Hold on. Yeah, shake your booty.
Mm.
Don't go. That's the way. Boogie shoes.
Oh, that's the way I like it. That's
Yeah,
them, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So he's the lead singer. Like people don't see. That's how crazy Casey and the Sunshine Band is. The majority of the band is melanated, but then this is you hear the vocals. You're like, yo, who's singing the vocals? And this
Mm-hmm.
little
Mm-hmm.
white guy in the in the front just
And his little Diddy bop
you
on.
killing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's who Casey from the Casey and the Sunshine Band. So you got Harry Wayne Casey from the Sunshine Band, Michael McDonald at number 3, 4, Robin Thicke. Pause. That's a tough list. All these dudes really get it. You know what I'm saying? As far as like their vocals, they really don't play around. I already know who I'm going with. My favorite white soul singers on this list.
I mean, I'm gonna have to give it to the BGs, son.
Giving it to the BG. Yo, BG's got hits, bro.
They got hits, son,
Yeah,
and it's like them shit's touch right here. You know what I'm saying?
they hit the heart.
They hit the heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, the BG got hits among hits. Me personally, I'm gonna go with my favorite on this list, Michael McDonald, bro.
Who's he again?
Michael McDonald, you remember they kept saying, "Yo, if y'all don't turn Michael McDonald off, I'm gonna shoot myself in a 40-year virgin."
Oh.
Yo, but that's my dude. Though he got joints like "On My Own" when he sang the duet with Patti LaBelle.
Okay.
He got the joint that everybody remixes. Uh, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, he's soulful for sure, son.
You
Man.
know what I'm saying? So in the chat, they going with Casey and the Sunshine Band, or Casey from the Sunshine Band. Me personally, I'm going with Michael McDonald. Bro, you went with Barry Gibbs from the Bee Gees. No,
Rowan Jack went with Eminem. Yo.
I'm looking at Rowan Jack through the thing, like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of the world, they went with Barry Gibbs at 38%.
Okay.
Yeah. That was close. That was
Yeah,
close.
that was close. It
Yeah.
wasn't an easy one right there.
Mm-hmm. Like this was a tough list. Like this wasn't like no little, you know what I'm saying? Little, like you gotta really give it up to these dudes. These
Nah,
dudes,
they put in work. They put in work.
yeah. And on top of that, these are the type of dudes like when you hear the record, you just hear the record. You know what I'm saying? Then when you see the cover, you're like, yo, who that? You know what I'm saying? That's not like what's the movie? Damn. This ain't the it was the movie about not the Temptations. What was that movie? Not the Temptations. It was the other joint. Robert Townsend.
Robert Townsend. Oh shoot! I know. I just seen a clip of the joint too. What was it? Damn. Shit, I'm not even gonna remember when I seen a clip where Buddy was talking about, yeah, I could do my 8-town boogie, and dude was like, yeah, let me see it.
Yeah.
You showed it to him. He was like, nah, that's just ass. Let me show you how to really get down. And OG gave him work, son.
Yeah, this ain't the heartbeats when they had the horsemen. You remember they had the 5 horsemen
Yeah.
trying to replicate the 5 heartbeat songs or whatever. These dudes is and deserve a place at the table based on their talent and their ability and what they give out to the world. Like Casey and the Sunshine Band had more hits than anybody on this list probably combined. That like they still play Casey and the Sunshine Band in today's movies, and they
Nah, facts.
and they came out in the '70s, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what 50 years later.
Good
So
music is good music. You know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? Good music is good music. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, shout out to everybody on this list. Nobody chose Robin Thicke, but you know, Robin Thicke did his
Yeah,
stuff.
he put work in. He put work in.
So, but yeah, so that's what everybody went with. They went with Barry Gibbs from the Bee Gees at 38%. All right, so moving on. All right, so next question. Biggest star from our childhood. I'll say biggest star, yeah, from our childhood. You know, like while we was kids, who was the biggest star on this list? Okay, number one, the character Zach Morris was played by Mark Paul Goslin.
Mm-hmm.
2, Kid and Play, Christopher Reeves, and There's another Christopher Reed, and I think it's Christopher Martin. Yeah, Christopher Reed and Christopher Martin. Uh,
Yo, this guy said P. Diddy. Yo, You're on Jack on the new one tonight, so you already got me laughing heavy.
We already got Pete Diddler in here. Shout out to Pete Diddler in the chat. You see it, Pete Diddler.
Yo, yo, what up?
You know what I'm saying? They in here thick tonight.
Yeah.
Itty. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we got Zach Morris, Kid and Play, number 3, Steve Urkel, and number 4, Hulk Hogan. And Steve Urkel was played by Jaleel
Jaleel White.
Yeah. Jaleel White. And then Hulk Hogan, that's Hulk Hogan.
Nah, I'm gonna have to give Steve Urkel, son.
Going Steve?
Go with Steve Urkel, yeah, because that nigga was different, son.
Mm-hmm.
Family Matters was different. Bro showed that he was down for his mans and them. You know what I'm saying? He was ride or die.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga was smart as shit. The nigga built his own car. When I mean he built his own car, he built his own car.
What? Hold on. That's a misnomer. I had to go back. He
ain't built the joint?
Bought the whip like that. He bought it like that.
Oh, I thought Buddy built the joint.
Yeah, he bought it like that. He bought it.
They still don't take away from him because he created the clone joint of himself.
Yeah.
The clone machine to clone himself, and he created the instant transmission shit.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? To send the family to Paris type shit. You know what I'm saying?
And he built the rocket shit.
Nah, so I'm going with Steve Urkel, son. Like he showed like young brothers like as ourselves, like, yo, son, it don't matter if you know what I mean, if you quote unquote nerdy or whatever, they're gonna rock with you because you true to yourself. And he like put work on the basketball team, son.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was cooking. He
was cats.
He was cooking. Like I seen Steve Urkel come off the bench and give niggas 30. You know what I'm saying? And throwing 80 alley oops and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, facts. Now I'm going with Steve on that one, son.
And not to mention Steve Urkel. I seen Steve Urkel come up with Wi-Fi. He was on the beach in Maui somewhere, whatever, and Laura was still in the crib in Chicago. And he like, yo, I'm calling you from the beach. I'm missing you, boo. She like, yo, fat. Cause there ain't no beach in Chicago. She was like, yo, where you at? She was like, yo, I'm in Maui, but I'm thinking about you. How you calling me? Yo, I'm using the satellites and all that. Now I mean, like, worry about all that. You know what I'm saying? So
that's too many questions. You know what I mean?
21 questions for no reason. Like, yo, just be cool like you be cool and get this butter love over the phone. You know? So, yeah, I'm gonna go with Steve Urkel as well too. Kid and Play was huge. The music, the movies, the cartoons, the merchandise. Like people forget how big, Kid and Play was as a as a group and as just famous people. You know what I'm saying? They doing music videos with Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson, Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember watching a video of Michael Jordan cooking both Kid and Play. You know what I'm saying? Like and trying to teach this man how to dance at the same time. So you know what I'm saying? So Kid and Play, they said SpongeBob. You're rolling, man. You're rolling, man. Rolling. Come on, man.
Yo.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go with Steve Urkel too. The rest of the world also went with Steve Urkel at 46%. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
They found right. You know what I'm saying? And Hulk Hogan, even though I'm not a big fan of Hulk Hogan anymore, because I was a huge fan of his growing up as a kid, and that whole theme, good versus evil type of thing. But learning the man that he really is behind the persona. Hulk Hogan is not even his real name. It's like Logan Terry or Terry Logan or something like that. But regardless, his views on melanated people is like, get the hell out of here. But when we was kids, he you know what I'm saying? He was the man. He was super famous, and you know what I'm saying? He deserved to be on this list from that aspect. All right, moving on. Next question. Another childhood question. Best childhood game. Biking games, water gun fights, manhunt, or tag. Just straight up tag.
Damn.
It's a tough list. I know what I'm going with though, but you could go first.
Even though water gun fights is separate, I'm gonna have to go with manhunt, son.
Come on, son. If you're not my brother, you're not my brother. You know I'm going with too.
I'm gonna have to go with Manhunt. Manhunt was just, it was for real. It was real on the field in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
It was warfare out there, Manhunt, kid.
Facts.
And then with Manhunt in New York City, you have to play with parameters. Cause some dudes would be so egregious with this shit. Like they would leave like 6-7 blocks. Nobody going 6-7 blocks, bro. You have to hide in the parameters of like 3 blocks. You know what I'm saying? 3 blocks, you get a block a piece, like you a block wide, and then you go up just 1 block. Like you only get 1 block over. So
Mm-hmm.
blocks and 1 block over. So that way it could be a suitable, you know what I'm saying? It's enough cracks that you have to look through cars, you know what I'm saying, over the lots and shit. Like that's
Facts.
spots, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be ridiculous and go to the Subway store that's like 8 blocks and then come back
Like,
like you could.
nobody doing that, son. Nobody doing all that.
I'm cheating. You know what I'm saying? But the bike riding games was crazy because when we had the bikes, you know what I'm saying. I know you remember like taking the bricks and getting like a sheet, a piece
So
of sheet that was like ripped off.
yeah, the
And
little plywood and shit.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that joint on the slant. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
X Games, you heard? Hood
It
X Games.
was
So
outside all day, son.
facts, and you know how we talked about how hard pause the water gun games used to go, the water gun fights, and tag is classic. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Facts.
you went with Manhunt, I went with Manhunt. In the chat, they going with Manhunt. Uh, gotta go to the subway. Gotta go to the subway for Manhunt. But the rest of the world, they went with tag at 44%.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm not mad at that because I
It's universal. I'm pretty sure they didn't play tag. I mean, I'm sure they didn't play manhunt in the suburbs or whatever. I guess that was just a inner city type thing. Because I mean, anybody I knew, everybody played manhunt. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you trying to get your good hiding, good running going on. Like, if you seen me, like that wasn't it. Like you know
You
what
have to catch. You
I'm saying?
have.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna dip on you real fast.
So, yo, manhunt was the shit. So, all right, moving on. Next question. Best hip hop collab on this list. Best hip hop collab on this list. All right, so one, we got Mariah Carey and ODB Fantasy.
Mm,
Number two, Mary J. Blige, Method Man, All I Need.
mm, yeah.
Number three, Jay Z, R. Kelly, Take You Home. Number
Ooh,
four, Tupac, Casey and JoJo, How Do You Want It?
mm.
That's a tough list, bro. That's because these are all nuclear bombs. If you drop any of these anywhere, it's a party.
They just said R. Kelly and P Diddy. Yo, ironically, they ain't never make no music together, huh?
Yeah, they do.
Or
Yeah,
work together? They
yeah.
did.
They got a classic satisfy you. The
Hmm.
song satisfy you. They got it. That's a nuclear bomb.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna definitely go with Mary J. Blige and Method Man. So you all I need.
Yo, that was
That's
the first song ever that I ever memorized as a kid.
song is fire, son.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going. I definitely believe that song. All these songs is fire. Me personally, I gotta go with Jay. I gotta go with Jay and R. Kelly because there's no better moment than when Jay Z did the Fade to Black show. Like they had the show on DVD, and when R. Kelly came out with the all white, Jay Z came out with the all white triple fat gooses, and they just came out just dancing and just, you know what I'm saying, they doing their 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta go with Take You Home, me personally. So I went with Take You Home, Jay Z, R. Kelly. My brother went with Mary J. Blige and Method Man. The rest of the world, well, in the chat is funny. Jesus is son of God. Jesus is king. That's a fact. Shout out to Wagner in the building. Tony. That is sus that he supported R. Kelly though. Hurting. you know hurting he can longer attend the flavor camp. Okay. So it's such that I'm supporting R. Kelly. Okay, shout out to you anyway, Tony. Anyway, the rest of the world they went with Tupac and Casey and JoJo with How Do You Want It?
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, facts, facts, facts. Your shout out to Ariel, Jesus is King. That is a fact. That is a fact.
Yeah, hit that like button while you typing up. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like
Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. I so so I so why would you go with Mary J. Blige and Method Man?
the lyrics, the substance of the lyrics, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm?
Even though it wasn't for us, we were still watching it and it just made sense for me. Like, damn, yeah, that's what type of chick I want when I get older. Hold me down, give me give me
Yeah.
thousands of kids. You know what I'm saying?
Word life, you know what I'm saying? She don't need a ring to be his wife, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Just be there for me and I'ma make sure we be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yo.
I know that yo, I sat there when that song came out, I had to be like in the third grade, and I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna learn this verse, and the next day at school, I'm gonna kill him, like, cause I know this verse." And because I practiced that verse like at least 1,000 times, I know that song still to this day, bro. So, yeah, that song was fire. That song was fire.
Shout out to Donald Trump in the building.
We got Donald Trump in the building. Yo, get some laws changed. You know, we need the gas lowered. We need the rent and we need all the rent and lease and mortgage lowered. You know, we need more bread. We need more money. You know what I'm saying? And we need all this food to get lowered. You know what I'm saying? We got Donald Trump in the building. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Biden ain't cutting no check for us, son. No check. He giving all the checks to everybody else.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? And we could use a couple of the migrants you know what I'm saying, breaks that they giving where they get 2 months rent off in Maine. If they go to Maine, they get 2 months, I mean 2 years free for rent. You know what I'm saying? Won't you make that worldwide for everybody? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At least
Cause nobody trying to move to Maine, my dude.
you know what I'm saying?
Let's be
Like
real. We're moving to Maine, son. Come on.
they like, yo, if you move to Maine, yo, you get 2 years rent off. Like, what's popping? So that's yeah, that's funny. All right, so moving on, moving on. All right, next question. If you had to pick a wife off a TV show, who would it be?
Hmm.
Wanda from the Bernie Mac show, Bernie Mac's wife.
Mm, mm, mm.
Eleanor from the Rock show.
Damn, I ain't watched the rock shows.
I've been rewatching Rock and matter of fact, she also played the in-laws and My Wife and Kids. She played like the you know Junior's baby moms.
Mm-hmm.
She played the mother of the girl.
Mm.
Her and the big dude Calvin that was killing rats with his bare hands and rocking them as hats. And she was like checking their pockets like, oh, y'all got a nice house. Oh, y'all got money in here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, okay, okay.
yeah. So that's Eleanor from Rock, the show Rock. Gina from Martin. Claire Huxtable from the Cosby Show.
Mm. I'm gonna have to go with Wanda, son, from
Wanda
the Bernie Mac
bad.
show.
Wanda was bad.
Because Felicia Rashad, she was just too motherly. Like she just gave that motherly vibe. Um,
Uh-huh.
and I never got like aroused by her. She was beautiful for sure, but it's like, damn, that's a good mother. But Wanda, nah, she gave that wholesome, yes, I am a mother, but you know what I'm saying? I'll be
Mhm.
wearing nice fitting dresses for my man type shit. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
and I likes that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
yeah, I'm going with Wanda, son. She was bad as shit, son.
I want to go with Claire Huxtable so bad because like you said, she was so motherly. Like even when the kids messed up, like she put foot to ass. Like you know what I'm saying? Like she, but and then she kind of did like did a little slick shit with Bill Cosby, like touch the back of his ears and his neck, like get him, you know what I'm saying, feeling all the goosebumps, you know what I'm saying, all through the body, like, yo, girl, I'll take you upstairs, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
So obviously people think Gina off the back, but I can't go with Gina. I can't go with Gina. Only because she gonna mess around and tell on me one day. You know what I'm saying? Cause you see how quick she was ready to tell on Donnie, Donnie and the other dude. Uh when she seen the dudes rob the bank.
When she robbed the bank.
When there was the two dudes that robbed the bank, and she told the cops on who it was.
What?
And Pam was like, "Yo, I ain't see Jack." And Martin's so stupid. He like, "Yo, chill. If you cooperate, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna give you some Scooby snacks." Know what I mean? So yeah, when they seen the robbery, she was ready to tell on Martin. She went on other dates to test Martin gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like she went on with Leon Lonnie Love, Braxton from the Jamie Foxx show.
Word. Yeah, she was doing the most.
You know what I'm saying? Even the very first episode, just because he talked about it, she was ready to walk out the door. You know what I mean?
I don't even know why you here. Just step.
You know what I'm saying? Just a step. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, son. But you know who I'm gonna go with? And I think it's because I've been rewatching it so much. Cause she was getting it popping with Rock though. I'm gonna go with Eleanor, dog.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Eleanor because Eleanor was like kind of aggressive with Rock. Like, you know what I'm saying? He come through with the baldy. She come through, like, grab him up, tongue him down, like, yo, meet me upstairs. So I was like, oh, word? That's how she giving it up? So I'm going with Eleanor on this. The rest of the world, my brother went with Wanda from the Bernie Mac show. I'm going with Eleanor from the Rock show. The rest of the world, they went with Claire Huxtable at 40%. You know what I'm saying? Not mad at that, but it's like,
I'm mad, but I feel that's a easy choice. You know what I'm saying?
that's a fact. That's a fact. All right, make sure y'all go to that patreon.com. Can the Brothers Get a Rap podcast? Again, patreon.com. Can the Brothers Get a Rap podcast? Tune into that merchandise. And again, while you're here, hit that like button. Hit that like button while you're here and that subscribe button. Damn, I thought I wrote this, but I missed this. Hollywood, we're moving on to our next segment. Hollywood need to ask us. Please go first, because I gotta think of something now. Because for some reason I thought I wrote it, but it's not on my paper. So
all right. So Hollywood need to make. I need to see a Grand Theft Auto movie, son. Especially San Andreas, son. I need that, son. What's up? Y'all making movies from games. Let's get a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I need my man CJ on there. You know what I'm saying?
We need CJ. Pause.
Yeah, well, put that on the big screen. You know what I'm saying? Just get it popping. You know what I'm saying?
And
Last year they just did the Twisted Metal series. And that shit was alright. Son. Anthony Mackie. Yeah. That shit was decent. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So let me get a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas style. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I want to see. So.
Characters. That's a lot of dope characters you got outside of CJ, because outside of CJ, you got Big Smoke. You know what I'm saying? You got the other big homie and you got CJ's sister. You got the other dude, Ryder. You got Ryder who turned on CJ.
Yeah.
And you got CJ got a shorty. You know what I'm saying?
You got Pulowski, the crooked cop.
Yep. You got the fake rapper homie that just came out of jail.
Oh yeah.
And getting into all types of shit. He trying to run.
He rapping and clucking bells and shit. Pause. Mopping the floor. Come on, I need the big homie Ron Book.
Yo, funny. So they got mad characters. Even the dude that they was trying to clap. You remember they was trying to clap the homie because he was giving it up in jail. Like that was like his boyfriend. That's why he wanted to clap the dude as soon as he got out of jail.
Who?
The dude that was the rapper.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got mad characters breaking into the mansion, stealing the rhyme book. Then you got crazy I think her name was Cantella or Katina or something like.
Oh, the Spanish joint. Yeah, she
Yeah,
was out.
have you robbing banks and Stagecoach and all types of junk. You know what I'm saying? So yo, they got mad characters. I would love to see that.
Yeah, I needed live action, and Terry Crews is not gonna be in this movie. So.
Please, oh my God, in the chat, Rowan Jack, man, he said,
Shout out to Catherine Zimmerman in the building. Like and subscribe. You already know the deal. Appreciate you for coming through. Yeah, I just need that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It's a lot of characters in there, and y'all got the game to go off of. And you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
You got the backdrop of quote unquote LA, which is San Andreas. You know what I'm saying? It's just a dope game. It could be a dope movie. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no series of this. I want a movie out of this.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
Hollywood, get your writers together and get it going. Holla at Rockstar, you know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
y'all make the deal, you know what I'm saying?
You get it right, get it right, get it right. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. I second that motion on that. On the spot, on the spot. Mm,
Nah, facts. I do don't trust Hollywood to not turn into garbage. If they don't do that whole woke garbage and have fucking 90-pound women tossing 255-pound dudes, you know what I'm saying? Just chill out with that. You know what I'm saying? Just
yeah,
chill.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
Not believable. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's a fact. Um, Damn, what do I want to see that I haven't mentioned yet? That would be interesting. I think I already said that, but I don't think I said it in the form of can Hollywood, what Hollywood need to ask us. I'm gonna say this: Dragon Ball Z movie.
Mm.
We need a Dragon Ball, not even we need a universe for Dragon Ball Z, because Dragon Ball Z easily has the best villains that you could ever think of as far as like a group of villains. Like when you think of like villains, obviously you think of Joker right off the top, but you got the Batman. His villains are more memorable, right? Because they kind of like repeat the same. So you got Joker, Penguin, Iceman, Mister Freeze. Uh, you got notable villains. X-Men, uh, Avengers, their villains is not as notable. You know what I'm saying? Like you know of some of them, but they not as notorious as uh, Batman. But when
Mm-hmm.
you think of Dragon Ball Z off the top of your head, automatically you say Frieza, you say Ginyu Force, you say Raditz. You gotta include Vegeta because in the beginning, Vegeta was a straight up villain. Him and Nappa. You think of Dr. Gero, Android 17, Android 18, the Perfect Cell, Android 16 as well. Android 16 was a whole problem. Then you got Majin Buu. Then he became a good guy. Then you have what's the other dude right after Majin Buu? You got damn. Uh, 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 Cause I was trying to do it chronologically. There's another. You got another dude behind him. Pause. Then of course, you have Piccolo that becomes a good guy later on.
Yeah, it's just a lot of
Yeah,
characters. It's just flooded. It's a whole universe they could go in, and they just got to do a way better job than they did in 2009. That shit was pure garbage,
throw that away. Throw
pure
that.
garbage juice.
Throw it.
So throw that whole joint away, and
Hmm.
don't disrespect the creator of Dragon Ball who passed.
Facts.
And hurt
Facts.
a lot of our hearts that he passed. He's gone now, so you know what I'm saying, do it right. Do give us as a fans, do it right, son. Don't slime.
Hmm. Because at the end of the day, these characters are so dope, and then they made it even more crazier when they introduced the tournament. When they
Fact.
tournament now, it's like, yo, this is a universe.
Mm-hmm.
And so we need a Dragon Ball Z universe, and they need to carefully like craft this. If they say, yo, we're gonna give the people 12 movies, after 12 movies, 3 hours apiece, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about that. It's going to be an explanation for everything. It's not going to be how, like, because one thing that X-Men ruined, they had an amazing beginning with the cartoons where the foundation was already laid. All you got to do now is take the cartoon and put it into action feed. But the movies, the X-Men movies, they didn't layer these things the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's a
So,
fact.
so you, it's like you kind of gotta like do this all over again. So instead of doing that, 12 movies, Dragon Ball Z, talking about all these great characters and the build up. You know what I'm saying? It's like watching Rocky, bro. Like because the characters are so polarizing, especially the enemies. Shout out to Kai Jones in the building, my brother Kai in the building. You already know
Shout out.
F Jones in the building. But yeah, because of them enemies, those villains would make this so special and so dope. So you know what I'm saying? I wanted that. And because we in 2024, the live action, the technology should, like, I've seen great technology online with people that's not working with no budget. And if you put the proper budget to this, it should be even 1,000 times better than that. So
And put people on the project who care about the project. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're gonna get the best fucking work out of people, son. You know what I'm saying? Real
that's
talk.
That's a fact. You forgot about Broly. I didn't forget. I just couldn't say his name off the top of my head. Pause. I didn't forget. I just couldn't. Like I was thinking of other characters, and I just couldn't think of like I couldn't like the name was saying I just couldn't say it at the time. But yes, Broly's another character. Like they got so many dope characters, and even the characters who don't really fight for real, like King Kai and the
Mhm.
monkey, and what's the other joint, Mr. Popo. Like you know what I'm saying? They got so many dope characters, and they would have to cast somebody funny as hell to play Mr. Satan, yo,
Yo, facts.
because that's the biggest pump faker I've ever seen in my life. Like
Yo,
we talk.
he a big stepper, son.
Big stepper, you heard you. If Captain had a picture, bro, yo, Mr. Satan would be like this and right there. Like,
That's a fact. Yeah, Terry Crews could play Mr. Satan.
yo, come on, y'all, chill. Yo, don't do him like that. Don't do him like that.
Ah,
Do him like that. You know what I'm saying? But
nah, that's lit.
talk about Kappa, bro. He's a Kappa, like he in a fraternity.
Hmm?
You know what I'm saying? Kappa. Mel Gibson. Uh, Mel Gibson. I can see Mel Gibson. I just wouldn't want to cast Mel Gibson because he's a sucker. But I could definitely see Mel Gibson playing Mr. Satan. He has the type of sleazoid type of personality to pull that off. Big.
Elba's Mr. Popo, Idris Elba.
He, nah.
That's
I can't.
funny.
I can't see that. But you know who I can see playing Mr. Popo? No funny. The dude that plays in Atlanta or ATL, and he plays the rapper.
Oh, the cousin.
The
Talking about Paperboy.
boy, paper.
Yeah. He could play. Yeah, he could
I,
definitely do that.
I could see him playing Mr. Popo. I could definitely see that. Of course, Goku is going to probably be the hardest one to cast because
The dude that played in Shun-Chi.
in Chun-Chi,
Yeah, with the 10 rings, the young cat. Um,
I'm gonna look him up.
I forgot his name, but he could play. He could definitely play Goku, son. He already has the um. He already has the athletic ability as far as like, you know what I'm saying, fighting style. So I could definitely see him um play Goku and shit.
Chun-Chi.
The Chansey, well, that last animated, I mean animated, that
I,
last Marvel.
I see him now. I can see that. 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 Yeah, I can see that. Who will play Piccolo?
And fucking makeup, I could probably let's see. Playing Piccolo.
I was about to say something real funny. I was about to say Flex Alexander, but chill.
Ah,
But he's a good actor, though. He's actually a really good actor. It's just it kills me every time I see that Michael Jackson movie. He's playing Michael Jackson. They put on.
like, yo, my name Flex. I'm lit. This guy look like Gumby. Huh? What you mean my shit ain't nice?
Yo, yeah.
I'm trying to think who could play Piccolo.
What about Idris?
Yeah, no, I could definitely see that. Yeah, Idris could play Piccolo. Yeah, he could definitely do that.
Yeah, I was thinking Idris. I was thinking Idris for Piccolo. Um, yeah, yeah. And I think once you get those main characters down, then everybody else is kind of like falling into place. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying. So, um, but I would want to see Jaren. I want to see him played by a melanated by a brother. You know what I'm saying. I would want to see Jaren played by a brother. I'm gonna just keep it a stack with you. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, Eddie Alba could pull it off. Very good, Eddie Alba. Oh, he meant Idris. He meant Idris. He meant Idris.
Yeah,
Uh, Daniel Craig. Why I don't know that? Why I know that name but can't picture the face.
Daniel Craig. That seems sound familiar.
Oh, they said the dude in Ninja Assassin could play Goku.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him too. Damn, he ain't been around in a minute. And
I'm gonna look up Daniel Craig.
the shorty who plays in Shogun right now could play Chi Chi. I could see her doing that. She is bad. I'm not even gonna lie, son.
I haven't even seen Shogun yet.
Oh shit. What else she played in? She
Oh,
actually played in Ninja Assassin.
uh,
She actually played the love interest in Ninja Assassin, the one that I got killed. I think that was her.
I gotta see
Yeah,
that.
that was her. That was
I
her.
gotta see that again. I remember the dude because he was bodying everything. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
facts.
I gotta see her again. All right, that's cool. Yeah, they said dude from 007 could be in it as well. Playing what though?
What dude from 007?
Daniel.
Daniel Craig. Oh yeah, but what would he play?
I don't know. That's what they're saying in chat. Rowan Jack is saying
Oh, he could play. He could play. But he wasn't a main character. But he could play almost pops or something.
that old. Like, is he that old?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Throw a beard on the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he could pull it off. But for some reason I see him playing like somebody that's still a little active.
Okay. He
Because
could probably play. He could probably play. Nah, he
oh, you
not bro.
said Boma Pops. Because Boma Pops is the inventor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He.
I think he should still play somebody active. Me personally, if I was the caster,
Yeah.
yeah. But that would be fun altogether. That would be super dope. How about Vegeta? Vegeta's another tough one in my opinion. Vegeta is very tough.
I have Buddy that you just said. Instead of him playing Goku, I have him do Ninja Assassin play Vegeta.
Oh, okay,
You know
okay,
what I'm
okay, okay, okay. But all right. So now that we throwing the characters out there, who will play Frieza?
saying? Because Frieza was a short dude, short menacing cat.
Yeah, all of these dudes are short. As far as like the bad, like the only real tall niggas for real was the Captain Ginyu, Android 16,
Yeah. You know what? Put the makeup on him and shit. I'm gonna throw a wrench out there, but I can see Cat Williams playing Freezer, dog.
Cat Williams, you put
Cat,
Cat at Freezer.
Cat Williams, son. He could. I feel he could do that shit. Give him that opportunity because he definitely showed a lot of range, son. Give him an opportunity to train the man. You know what I'm saying? Get him right. But I think he could pull it off. The voice and all that shit, son. I can see him pull that shit off, son.
Acting wise, I could easily see Cat Williams pull that off. Acting wise.
Yeah. The
I,
physical part, I would want him to like, you know what I mean, get mad training in that joint.
he
But I think he could. I think he could do it, son.
because I seen him run his 40.
Yeah, that shit was horrible, son. That shit was mad butt. You know what I'm saying?
And the speed
Talking
wasn't
about he was talking about he running that 4.5.
like yo. You know what? The speed wasn't the issue because he's an older man, but it's how he looked. Like it didn't look athletic. So
Nah, oh yeah, nah. Rowan Jack, that's a good one. Dave Bautista could probably play Android 16. Yeah,
you
I
think
could see him play Android 16. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if he could pull that off though.
Yeah, he got the build. He
He got
definitely got the build for it.
yeah, he got
All the little orange hair on the dude head paws. You know what I'm saying? The little orange mullet. You know what I'm saying?
the
He
little
got
the little the little the
the
little
little swoop jump.
the little Mr. Softy hair top, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Orange joke, you know what I'm saying? Little shirt, little it's sherbet, nigga.
yeah.
They got sherbet at the top of his they got sherbet at the
Yo,
top of his head.
I could see him play Android 16, or he could even play Cell.
Oh, but yo, Cell got it. Batista is actually a good actor, but
He is. He's phenomenal
Cell,
actor, man.
I can't see Cell though. I
Yeah.
Cell, I can't.
I'll keep him at Android 16 then. I'll keep him
Android.
at Android 16. The build is there. He's tall. Um, he definitely can act, so he could pull the acting part off. Yeah, I could definitely see him play Android 16 for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cell, it would have to be give me my homie from Lovecraft Country, son, playing Cell.
See that. I could definitely see Jonathan Majors playing Cell.
Yeah,
I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that. Yes. A underrated character in the series that has to be played by a good actor because there's so much meat on the bone with his character. Because without his character, there's about 7 characters that would not exist, and that's Dr. Gero.
yeah, facts.
Dr. Gero has to be played by somebody who acting chops is top tier. And if they wanted to make Dr. Gero a brother, then I gotta go with our favorite actor of all time, Jeffrey Wright. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
They want to make him a brother, gotta go Jeffrey Wright. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I could definitely see that, son.
You feel
Yeah, I
me?
could definitely see that for sure. I,
So that in itself would be, you know what I mean? And then for some reason, I've always pictured Samuel L. Jackson uh, playing in the series in the Dragon Ball series as well. For some reason, I've always seen him as maybe he doesn't have the build for it anymore, but his the acting, his posture, I always seen him as the destroyer, the purple dog.
the purple dog.
Yeah, he was a destroyer of Earths, and it was him and Winx.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Why are we not high talking about all this movie? Yo, this would be so fire. This would be extremely fire. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on to our must see. Yeah, Beerus, that's his name.
There we go. Yeah, Beers.
Lord Beerus. I've always pictured him playing Lord Beerus as far as the way he talk and his stature, but Lord Beerus was real sleek and
Yeah, facts.
so a part of being believable is going to be very hard with makeup and all to make him look small and make, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Mm-hmm.
so, you know, he definitely got the voice and the chops for it, but the build, we want this shit to be believable, you know what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
so yeah, who who played Thanos?
That was Brolin. What's his name?
Oh, dude from the Goonies.
Josh Brolin. Yeah.
Dude from the Goonies. He played the big brother from the classic movie Goonies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he could definitely be in this too. He could definitely be in this too. We'll find a character for him. That's a good actor. That's a good
Right.
actor. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on to they say Chris Rock. Get out. I know you said that for chuckles, bro. Nah, Chris Rock can't get in this, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so moving on to our must see segment where we talk about must see movies, must hear music, and must see shows. All right, so you want to start your three or you want me to start my three off?
Chat, you already know how I do.
Themes.
I got themes for y'all. So this one is, are we living in a simulation? So these movies begs the question, are we living in a simulation? As a viewer, watching the movie makes you question your reality, right? So there's a lot of movies on here, but I picked these ones more so because it fell in line with the question I'm asking. Are we living in a simulation? So the first one is The Truman Show. Came out in 1998.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta see this movie, son. Stars Jim Carrey, Laura Lindley, Ed Harris, Natasha McLean, Noah Emmerich, Philip Glass, Paul Giamatti, and Peter Krause. By a dude who has his whole life set up, da 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 da, and then one day he's about to go to work, and a light fixture falls out the sky and lands in his driveway, and you gotta watch the rest of the movie. You know what I'm saying? And The Matrix is not on this list. All right. So yeah, gotta go see the Truman Show. You know what I'm saying? Makes you question your reality. Next one, fire movie, very slept on, but this movie was dope as shit. It's called Pleasantville. Came
Yeah.
1998,
Mm.
also 98. 98 was really rocking with these type of movies.
Yeah.
Stars Toby Maguire, Reese Witherspoon, William H. Macy, Paul Walker, Joan Allen, J.T. Walsh, Don Knotts, Marley Shelton, and Jeff Daniels. Um, this movie is about a kid who's just infatuated with this 1950s show, and he just loves the show so much. But his sister comes in the room, starts fucking with him, and then they end up in the show.
Mm.
But you gotta watch the rest of the movie to see how it plays out. You know what I'm saying? Fire movie, fire concept. It was dope. People actually get diagnosed with the Truman syndrome since that movie. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know about that, but you know what I mean, you questioning your reality. So Pleasantville was a dope movie. Like I said, it came out in '98. Gotta see that movie.
Mm.
Last but not least, one of my favorites in this movie, very slept on. One of one of the best of his movies and his long history of movies. Vanilla Sky came out in 2001.
Mm-hmm.
Fire movies. Fire movie. Definitely is a movie that makes you question your reality for sure. Stars Tom Cruise, Penelope Cruz, Cameron Diaz, Kurt Russell, Jason Lee, Noah Taylor, Tidla Winston, and Johnny Galecki. Fire movie. Like, dude is about this rich oligarch dude who owns this media company. He's just living the life, gets into a car accident, and then you gotta watch the movie to see how it plays out. It's very trippy. It was one of the movies that really started that blurring the lines of reality and simulation type. Way more so than the Matrix, because you know what I'm saying, you could see the difference, but this one was spot on. Very slept on movie by Tom Cruise. You gotta go see it. So My 3 movies for Are We Living in a Simulation is The Truman Show, Pleasantville, and Vanilla Sky. Go check those movies out. You heard?
All right, make sure y'all go tap into those movies. My movies, I never have a theme like my brother. I feel like I name movies that it like it was right there, but you didn't click on it. You know what I'm saying? And some slept on movies, but you might have seen some of these movies. If you're a movie head, you've seen some of these movies. All right, so my first movie that is a must see. I still know what you did last summer.
Mm.
Out in 1998, directed by Danny Cannon. Danny Cannon has done movies like Judge Dredd, which is a dope movie, by the way. Stars Jennifer Love Hewitt, Freddie Prinze Jr., Sarah Michelle, Mackay Pfeiffer, uh, Matthew Settle, the singer Brandy, Jack Black, Jennifer Esposito, and Bill Cobbs, the legendary Bill Cobbs. Y'all know him from, you know what I'm saying, New Jack City. Adiata,
You reap what you sow.
you sold.
You got us as prisoners in our own homes.
Devils ain't got no love. You know what I'm saying? So, so definitely a movie you need to check out. It's the sequel of I Know What You Did Last Summer, where a young girl, well, a young girl and her friends took participated in someone's murder, and the father is coming after them. So this is the part 2 version, where now she's in college, she got a new group of friends. They went a trip to go to the islands, and you got to see the rest of the movie. It's a horror film, and it's a must see. It's also funny too, but make sure you see that.
Facts.
Uh, my second must see movie is called came out in 1998. It's called 6 Days and 7 Nights, directed by Ivan Reitman. He directed movies like Ghostbusters and Twins. This stars Harrison Ford and the Hitch, David Swimewinner, uh, Danny Torero, and Odors. Jacqueline Odors. Dope movie about an exec getting away. She need to get that time off, and she meets she meets another couple, and they got their situation. She got her situation, and things start happening on the island, which forces them to leave. And you got to see the rest of the movie.
Facts.
The rest of the movie, top tier fire movie. It's a good time. It's a good time, especially if you got a woman, if you got a girl. We got some married men in the chat. I can tell. I know we got some married men in the chat. This is one of the movies you put it on with your lady, and your lady gonna be talking to the screen. You gonna be talking to the screen. It's a dope movie. So make sure y'all tap into 6 Days, 7 Nights. My last movie is called Congo. Came out in 1995, directed by Frank Marshall. Frank Marshall directed movies like Arachnophobia and Alive. Uh, this movie stars Lara Lindley, Tim Curry, the legendary Tim Curry, the legendary Ernie Hudson, uh, uh, Dylan Walsh, and Grant Hislop. Dope movie. Obviously, it's the Congo. You got a group of uh, of I don't want to say mercenaries, but people who are scientists combined with mercenaries, combined with soldiers, go to the Congo looking for. You gotta see the movie. You gotta see the movie. So make sure you tap into that. It's a good time. So tap into the movie Congo, 6 Days, 7 Nights, and I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. All right, moving on to must hear music. These are the 3 must hear albums that you got to hear. You got to hear these albums. These are fire albums I'm about to release. All right. So, my number 1 album that's a must hear album, Sean, self titled album, Sean, came out in 2016. A must hear album from front to back. Heat. There's nothing. Ain't no skips on this album. Just straight fire. Sean self-titled album from 2016. I'm bugging. From the year 2000. From the year 2000, because you already know what happened to Sean after that album. So from the year 2000, the self-titled album, Sean, no skips, must hear. My second must hear album is Monica Miss Thing album that came out in 1995.
Mm.
Ear album, top tier R&B diva popping album. Got that hip hop mixed with them vocals, popping album. My third must hit album is the Low Down Dirty Shame soundtrack. From top to bottom, you will not be disappointed. A Low Down Dirty Shame movie soundtrack.
Do they even still do that?
Do
Where they got
soundtrack
a movie that come out and then they got the soundtrack directly tied in with the movie?
only to Marvel movies.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still not the same feel because them soundtrack movies came with stuff like Juice,
Yeah,
came
yeah.
Boys in the Hood, came
Uh-huh.
came with the movies that, you know what I'm saying, that we going to see for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, so a lowdown again, that list, you could go into Apple Music and tap into this. A lowdown Dirty Shame soundtrack, Monica Miss Thing album, and Sean's self-titled album, Sean, that came out in 2000.
It's
So
that Austin Powers soundtrack. Yo,
yo,
you funny, son.
yeah, tap into those albums. All right, moving on to classic show. You got a classic show for us?
I got a classic show for y'all. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
oh,
Taking it back when we was youngsters. You know what I'm saying? Are You Afraid of the Dark? And I'm not
wow.
talking about the remix. I'm talking about the original one that came out in 1990, kid. It had 7 seasons. Just it was an anthology, so
Mhm,
every episode was different from the previous episode. It was just a fire time to be alive. Saturday night, you got a bunch of cartoons. Then you end with Are You Afraid of the Dark around, like, I think it was 9:30, 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
And it just had spooky ass episodes, and it was just what a time to be alive. You know what I'm saying? So it stars a lot of people that's still in the business today. You know what I'm saying? It
They,
stars
st-
Rain. Hmm?
they still in the biz?
They still they still in the business, you know what I'm saying? Because you know about them, you know the stigma about child stars.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they still in the business. So the stars Rainey, Pear Cole, Ross Hull, Alicia Cuthbert, Jason Alishron, Rachel Blanchard, Joe Anna Garcia, Daniel DeSoto, Arjun Arthlau, Vanessa, I'm butchering these names, so you know what I'm saying, bear with me. Vanessa Lengeles, Cody Lucas Willoughby, Liana Ray, and Ryan Gosling. Fire series. Like I said, it was an anthology series. Every episode was different. They just had the most spookiest topics on there. It was just the best Saturday night you could have as a kid. Had you scared out your britches, you know what I'm saying? Your little undies, your little nightwears, you know what I'm saying? So it was a dope show. It was Are You Afraid of the Dark? Again, it came out in 1990 and it had 7 seasons. You heard?
Mhm. Shout out to Sheila in the building, my favorite pod. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, shout out, son. Shout out. Appreciate you.
Uh,
Give that like too, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe as well. Appreciate you.
uh, they said the Above the Rim soundtrack was also, yes, that's a fact. That Above the
Yeah.
Rim soundtrack was crazy. That's a fact. Had to show some love to that. But yeah, that Goosebump. You said that would be tough. That would be
Chill, Ron Jack, chill. I know they came out with that's that documentary acquired on set, but it was a lot of Dan Schneider.
yeah.
Um But again, it was under Nickelodeon, so everybody's under question. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Everybody under scrutiny. But we'll chop it in we'll tap into that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of shit is going on and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Yeah. So my
Oh, boy, Ace in the building. You know what I'm saying?
oh, Ace, what's good, Ace? You already know. Uh, honorable mention, Tales from the Dark Side. Yeah, that was a good show.
Tales from the Dark Side.
That was a good show. But I don't think Tales from the Dark Side was better than Tales from the Crypt.
I remember Tales from the Crypt. I don't remember Tales from the Dark Side too much. Twilight Zone was lit too. The
Yeah,
original.
yeah,
There
yeah,
was a lot of wacky episodes on
yeah,
there. Like,
yeah,
and then they always used to play that around New Year's and the honeymooners around New Year's.
yeah,
Growing up, man, them shows right those back to back was lit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. All right, so my classic show, I don't want to say it's a classic show, it's a must see show. I don't know if y'all heard, but X-Men is back out. They got a new series called
Ooh.
X 97.
Nah, you can't do that, son. You can't do that.
I'm scared. I gotta spread the news. You know what I mean? Like I gotta spread the news. Like, yo,
It's it's
it's
fire, son.
it's
It's fire.
fire.
I'm just what I'm tickety about is like, yo, bro, this is a new age. I know y'all bringing back old shows back, but y'all need to tap in with how Netflix do it and just drop the whole series, son.
Yeah,
Don't do
yeah.
this
One
every
week,
week shit. Like, what's
yeah,
the point of me y'all having streaming service if I still gotta wait for y'all to stream it? Like,
yeah,
just throw the whole episode on there. Like, don't. I mean, the whole season on there, and then I'll watch accordingly. I
yeah,
may gorge all of it, or I may take my time, but give me that option. Why is Netflix? Are they the only ones that copyright that joint? Where they just Prime does it too? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Prime be dropping their whole joint, but I see them slowly switching back and not doing it. And it's like, yo, pick your poison, son. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? If
yeah,
it's good, I'm gonna watch it. But again, like just throw everything on there. I already watched all 3 episodes. Now I gotta wait for y'all to drop the next one. You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying?
Yeah, I mean, I like how they revamping this. I like Magneto's new swag with the long hair. He got a little relationship with Rogue going on. You know what I
I
mean,
didn't even know about that.
like
I didn't know he was like, you know what I'm saying?
got Gambit looking like he want to give him the wild card across his neck. Like yo, you know what I'm saying? It's a must see, y'all. If you haven't seen
Yo, Gambit is
X
shy.
97.
Morph called him out like, oh, you in your feelings, huh?
Yo, and then they upgraded it like one thing that we can say is that like the morph character, the original morph character, they gave him a face. The new morph character in the comics, he didn't have his face was just blank. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
his face is blank. So I like the revamp. I like where they went with this without telling y'all what's going on. But the 3 episodes that they dropped so far,
Fire, like real head crack joint. Like, you know what I'm saying?
hmm and
But
honestly,
they doing what? Hold up. What they say?
they are not going to make Nightcrawler gay. I hope not too. I
Come
hope they
on,
don't.
don't do that. Don't do that.
We had
Don't do that, son.
gay.
That's what I'm saying about this woke shit. Like, yo, stop, son. Just
Hmm.
stop. Nightcrawler was never Thoisy, son. Like, what we talking about? Don't throw adobo in his seasoning when they don't need no extra adobo on there.
Please
You
don't throw the adobo in Nightcrawler,
don't
please.
do that, son. Like, you just gonna ruin my whole childhood, son. Like, this nostalgia for everybody. Don't do that, son.
Like they'll do something goofy like make Nightcrawler boyfriend be Archangel or something like.
Yo,
You know
son,
what I'm saying?
whoa. Like, don't
Don't
violate, kid.
don't do that. You know what I'm saying? He said I'm just messing, but no,
Oh, see?
but but,
See?
but no, but
But we in that time where
we
he's gonna try some do this buffale. I'm not rocking with none of that, son. Like chill. Do some new joint and you throw that adobo over there and I'll exit stage left and not watch it. You know what I'm saying?
and then don't do something real goofy like the reason why Wolverine and Cyclops beefing for real with Jean is because they don't really want Jean, they want each other. Like
Like, nah, don't do that.
I
Then
thought,
Logan been after Gene for a minute. I think he had it one time or something. Like,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
But he got another little joint on the side. I don't want to tell y'all what's going
Yeah,
on.
y'all gotta watch it. Y'all gotta watch it. It's 3 episodes in, so y'all can get caught up. You heard?
Y'all get caught up real easy, and they not long episodes. Pause.
Facts,
No,
facts.
no Diddy. They not long episodes. So it's a must see. It's a must see. I'm telling you, it's a must see. You will enjoy it. You got cologne for us?
Oh, you know I got me some smell good. All right, you know what I'm saying? You look good, you feel good, you dress good, you gotta smell good. So this fragrance for this episode is scent of wood. Pause. You know what I'm saying? That's the name of the fragrance. But you know what I'm saying? Get you this bottle, but the scent is called vanilla and bourbon. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get this bottle right here, son. Fire bottle. The scent is amazing. It's already in the name. You know what I'm saying? Scent of wood, and you got the flavors called vanilla and bourbon. You can't miss with that. Your shorty's gonna be all over you. You heard?
Gotta
So get
beat off for you.
you know what I'm saying? You got to beat her with a cane to just get her off you. You know what I'm saying? She take one smell of this while you're walking by, it's over. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
a
the bottle and cologne for us men is scent of wood, pause, vanilla in bourbon. Get you a bottle. You know what I'm saying?
get that ASAP.
ASAP.
So now it's time to wrap, y'all. It's time to wrap. It's the time to wrap portion of our show. This segment is brought to you by Button Snaps, where you get classic movies, shows, documentaries, as well as original content for only $4.99. Again, that's Button Snaps streaming. All right, first thing on the menu.
Yo, you know we got a lot.
Bro. We missed. It was a lot that went on in these last 3 days, bro.
Yo, word up. So I didn't think I
So
was gonna get through the week. So it was so much shit.
I was about to hit you up on Tuesday, like, yo, we got to do emergency episode tonight, like, because it was mad stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, finally, there's a date, there's a trailer. We got Bad Boys 4,
Woo!
June 7th coming out.
Listen, if y'all don't know, I am a major fan of Bad Boys. I got all three of the movies. Three was okay, but I still went to go see it like 3 times. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This Bad Boys 4 is
Look,
about to be some top tier shit. I'm letting you know right now, the trailer, I watched it 3 times and I was laughing off the trailer. That's how I know this shit gonna be fire. So I'm keeping a bandy with y'all. The third one was cool, but I ain't giggle and chuckle so
yeah,
hard as
yeah,
much as I did with this fourth joint. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
This shit look like it's about to be crazy. And why they do my man Captain Howard like he's a slime ball niggas, I was kind of tight about that. But I love the conspiracy aspect because
Yeah,
ain't no way Captain Howard was selling blow on the side. So
right.
stop. That man was an official
Solid.
captain.
Yeah.
He wanted niggas to get the dope back and do it quietly. You know what I'm saying?
Tactical. What did you do tactical today?
You too. well, I was at a family barbecue, so I'm telling you right now, this shit gonna be fire. I'm probably gonna watch it like 3 times too. I'm sorry, I'm gonna give them my bread because I'm a dope fan. They could make another one after this. You know what I'm saying? Just do 5. Why not? Y'all giving Fast and the Furious 10 movies, and they ass.
Yeah.
They've been ass after movie 5. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
After
Right.
5, the rest is ass burger. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
you could give Bad Boys 5 movies. You could give them one more joint. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit look like it's about to be hilarious. Top tier work. I'm just ready for it. So I'm just ready for the work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just ready for it. You feel me? And I'm gonna get somebody barbecue after. You know what I'm saying? My next partner gonna invite me to his barbecues though. You know? From now on, that's how you shoot.
Yo, all right. So here's the thing. Like the trailer to me, it looked incredible. The trailer looked incredible. So I'm hoping the best scenes are not just the trailer. I hope the movie itself is incredible. It looks incredible. It looked like it was shot properly. It,
Mm-hmm.
the only misnomer that was like, was that they did the shot, that shot, the fake. I don't want them to
Oh,
keep
the famous shot of them.
it,
That's top tier Bad Boys, son. You
it,
gotta do that for every movie, son.
it is, but I don't want them to like make it so like gimmicky. I want it to feel organic. Like those first two movies, those shots felt organic when we had the when he's running slow.
Yeah. Call 911.
Yeah.
Nigga said I forgot to give him the address.
You know what I'm saying? Like you want these joints to feel organic. I don't want them to like make that like a gimmicky type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was like my only like critique of that. Like I hope they did that in a very like real way.
Cinematic way. Yeah, nah, I feel that. That's real. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? But I love the fact that they showing Reggie chilling at home on the couch, you know what I'm saying, with the seat. I mean, he like, yo, I'm a veteran, B. I can eat chips and chill, I mean.
I got my veteran money coming in. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga, you ate my chips,
You
nigga.
know, but I hope they make Reggie a cop. Like I would love to see Reggie become the cop, and obviously Will Smith's son become somewhat in law enforcement or like a specialist or whatever that has to work with Reggie. And maybe that's the angle that they could go for because he's already a specialist, and Reggie is not a cop, but he's in the military. So
Yeah, he
maybe
a Marine, so he body niggas for a living. You know what I'm saying?
right, right. You know what I'm saying? So I would love
Oh,
to see.
Rowan Jack, you work on a Chinook helicopter? Oh, you a lit dude, my G. The helicopter that they was transporting the dudes. Yep, Chinook. I know my little, you know what I'm saying, my little tidbits.
Okay, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, he said the CH-47K.
He know the barcode. I ain't know all that. I just
Oh,
know
oh,
the
oh.
name of the joint. He went in.
I that's above my pay grade. I don't know
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
about
yeah.
helicopters. Know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's lit though. Shout out to Rowan Jack, yo. That's lit. But yeah, man, the trailer looked good. The trailer looked funny. That was like the only thing missing for real in Bad Boys 3 because Bad Boy 3 probably had the best storyline. But because outside, like they depended on Martin for the funny, and he wasn't really funny like that in that movie. Will Smith was doing his Will Smith shit, but the characters outside of them was not funny. Like
Yeah.
Captain Howard, but he's not getting majority of the airtime. The new detectives and cops. I'm gonna keep it a band like they was
It
at. Like,
was ass. It was ass.
I didn't connect to them at all. So I hope
It
that
was ass. The storyline helped Bad Boys 3 out. That's really what had me like, oh, this nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what had me. But this one right here has me dying. Buddy went into the corner store and said, yo, are those dogs fresh? He's like, yeah, nah, I put them in yesterday. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? That means they ain't fresh.
yo, bro, read the chat. Read the chat.
Yo, son, I'm
Read the ch-
dying, son.
read the
I
chat.
want you to pick it to be the big man. Yo,
Yo,
nah, I don't want her to throw off Will Smith mojo. Nah, keep her away from the set. Don't even call the set. Don't even interrupt my man Will Smith and his acting chops. Don't even do it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? He
That's,
bad enough. He gotta come home to that nonsense. I don't want her nowhere near the set. I don't want her nowhere near this work. You know what I'm saying?
now, what would really be funny if they cast the August Alsina as the bad.
Oh, yeah. I might see another level of acting ability in this joint. He might not even make it out the set alive. I don't
Yeah,
know.
for real.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
But
So
yeah, I'm ready for Bad Boys. I'm definitely ready. That's gonna be a fire movie, and it come out in June during the summer, so it's gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying summer about to be litty.
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, the trailer looked amazing. It looked funny. It looked like it was going to be a good story. They falling out the sky in the helicopter. So it's like, yo,
Are they fugitives and all this other
yeah,
shit? So
yeah.
okay, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this.
See this. So, all right. So moving on to the next one. The NFL has finally changed the kickoff rules. They took the XFL kickoff rule, and I've been saying this for years.
Facts. I hope they cut them a check too.
I've been saying this for years. Like, yo, when the XFL came back out and they introduced a new kickoff and kick return format, I say, yo, the NFL needs to do this. And they finally did it this year. So now the new kickoff and kick return is going to look like the XFL, where the guys line up. The receiving team, I believe, line up on the 35 or the 30. No, 25. They're gonna line up from the 25, and the defense is gonna line up on the 35. So they only 10 yards apart. And then you have the returner. You only have one returner. So that 10 yards, that collision is not going to be the same. It's still going to be hard hitting, but it's not going to be the same when guys is running
Run
full
full speed. Yeah.
hard, and it's like basically cars running into each other. So the play is going to be exciting. It's very hard to return those kicks, but if and when they do, it's just going to be super exciting. So I think I think this makes the game better. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely. It showcases that they can't be innovative on themselves. They gotta take it from other places. But you know what I'm saying? That's fine. It just makes the product a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the players, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot less injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Um and it's just gonna make the game that much more, again, like you said, that much more exciting. And it's gonna be interesting to see how these coaches come up with schemes and all types of blocking tactics to you know what I'm saying, to get the receiver a good lane for him to dip off and try to go into a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting. Actually make me excited to watch it. So
Yeah.
that's good. So you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They doing a lot of different shit, got a lot of different players and different teams. So you know what I'm saying? Summer camp, the fucking the draft is, you know what I'm saying, is
It's right around the
on the
corner.
corner, you heard? So after that, summer camp, August gonna be right here, not that fast. You know what I'm saying?
Popping. And then it was even more exciting. They saying they only doing it for 1 year. It's going to be a 1 year trial run. But once they see the success of it, it's going to pick up. And I think college football, you know how what anything NFL do, they have to prep college football to do, because basically college football is the prep for the NFL. They'll probably implement it the next year. So I,
So they need to put that in NCAA college football when it drop in August.
Yeah, they do. They do. They Can you imagine that? Oh my God.
Just put that shit in there. You know what I'm saying?
Popping. Popping. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Pause. So yeah, they definitely did that. All right, moving on to our next portion. Uh if you watch the news, if you're on the internet, this is the top story for everybody right now. They rated P Diddy, Puff Daddy, Love, his homes in Miami, in California, looking for him, which resulted in them finding some things, but they haven't came out and said they found anything really credible looking for evidence of sex trafficking.
So all that cop work for nothing?
Or the DEA was there though, you know what I'm saying?
DEA was all over the place. You
It
know what
was
I'm saying?
all over the place, you know what I'm saying? So, but it ended up, his sons end up getting uh end up getting handcuffed. They didn't get arrested, and they got handcuffed because when there's a raid, that's kind of like standard.
Procedure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So it wasn't no thing. When they left, they went back to doing whatever that they was doing. Uh, what do you think about all this?
I think it's cap. You know what I'm saying? Why I say it's cap is you went ahead and got Homeland Security to raid the crib, right? So supposedly you did all this theatrics because you quote unquote had evidence. Whatever that may be, you didn't divulge that to the public. It's been a couple of days, you still haven't divulged what that evidence is. Okay, cool. You say you was doing surveillance and this was the opportune time to run this raid, and you did it multiple places, Miami, California. Cool. Your target was Sean Puffy Combs, Diddy, Brother Love, right? Didn't get it. That's why I say it's cap. And then another reason why I say it's cap as well is because that all these other people in this industry have been coming out and saying all these stories. Everybody has a Diddy story, all this, that, and the third. So if and Diddy has been in the industry since the 90s, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Long time, right?
Probably late 80s.
Uh, long time.
Yeah.
So if there's this growing notion and this growing storyline around this man, there should be no reason why you shouldn't have no evidence to arrest him. So my thing is like, why now?
Mm-hmm.
Because people coming from the 90s talking about, oh, he did this, that, and the third to me back in 1990 something. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's funny enough because there's the woman that was sadly to say that got shot during in 99 in the club, right? Her whole statement that I didn't know about until later on, that she saw Diddy pull out the gun. She saw it, and she was vehemently and adamantly strong on this stance that it was Diddy that shot me, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that happened in 99. This is 2024. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? There's so much evidence and so much stuff here. People have all these stories and all this, that, and the third. So you mean to tell me this one dude is just so lit he could get away with all this shit?
Mm-hmm.
How? And then my question is, why now? You know what I'm saying? If he been having dirt all this time, it just makes the justice system look ass. Because if you're the justice system and you're supposed to be here protecting people and protecting innocent people, you wait 30 years and now want to do something, and then when you do it half-ass. Come on. But when you raiding Pookie in the hood, when you raiding when you raiding the Bloods and the Crips in Brooklyn, you get everybody, right? When you do a raid, there's 30 people arrested.
Mm-hmm.
But when you raid in Diddy crib, you don't get nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like the what's the word I'm looking for? Like if you go on Instagram and you go on TikTok, the memes is hilarious.
Oh yeah, the memes is funny.
They hilarious. And then on top of that, I mentioned the artist Shine earlier. For those who don't know, Shine was a bad boy artist. And Shine only album was the year 2000. The incident can happen in 1999. Shine was the one that took on the charge and was convicted and did. I think Shine did 10 to 20 years, if I'm not mistaken. I
He
could
did
be
about 10. He did about 10 years or
did
something.
about 10. And yeah, so it would. And I had mentioned him earlier as his must-hear album, and that was his only album. Obviously, he missed a lot of all his prime being in jail. So I think I'm with you. I think this whole situation is capped because they wasn't looking for Diddy. You see what I'm saying? Because he's on a plane somewhere, right? They stopped his plane and he wasn't on the plane, right? So he's not at none of his homes. He does have his children with him, but the statement that is being released through his lawyer. His lawyer is not obligated to produce him physically. So
Mm-hmm.
so all this shit is for flavor. This has no real pudding on what you guys are looking for. If you're looking for evidence of trafficking, there was none. Now they tried to catch his assistant. His assistant is an ex college basketball player. I think he used to play for Syracuse. And his assistant had some sort of drugs on him that he was supposedly delivering to him for recreational use. That's the best y'all got on
All
somebody.
that cop work.
Right. So all the extra cop work for what? For two lousy bags? you know, you know what I'm
Why don't
saying?
you take your ass home somewhere?
You know what I'm saying? Let me worry about my snitch. You know what I'm saying? So again, like it's just a lot of it's just a lot
Fluff. It's a lot of
but
they juking the stats. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Definitely juking the stats, and mainly because of the melanin. That's what it boils down to. There's an agenda on this particular brother that, and not to say that self accountability is not shouldn't be a part of this, because when you play in a fire, you're going to get burned. So there's some self accountability that he has to accept. But also, all this for two lousy bags. Ain't nobody saying nothing about Vince McMahon and the things that he got going on.
No,
So
ain't nobody raid his crib.
nothing.
Homeland Security, DEA, all over the place. Nobody at his crib. You know what I'm
And
saying?
none of Vince McMahon stuff is alleged.
It's
His stuff is real. Like is in detail of Vince McMahon stuff that he is saying from his mouth.
y'all don't got no not saying, and I'm not saying that these victims that are coming out, that what they're saying is not true, but again, like, there has to be evidence. So you mean to tell me Homeland Security went out there to do this raid on a whim? Where's the evidence? What smoking gun did y'all have to justify a judge signing off on this warrant to go raid his cribs? And not only California, it's Star Island in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like, what evidence did y'all have? Y'all ain't do this for Epstein. Y'all ain't do this for Harvey Weinstein.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't do no raid for that nigga. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Y'all ain't doing. Y'all still ain't do no. Y'all still ain't talking about Vince McMahon. Still,
Still.
I'm just saying this: if everybody's doing the same buffale, then everybody should get the same treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it one person is getting a raid and the next person you quiet on set?
Right.
Oh, don't talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it just, that's why I say, again, that's a very good point. That's why I say all this shit is cap.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make me believe this shit is more so on some shit where it's like it's sensationalized television as a means of distraction for something else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that something else is, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
They saying in the chat it's the lawsuit that Diddy has on the liquor company. See that the liquor company could have a smear campaign on top of the fact that this young man is saying this over here, on top of the fact that his name is not good in the street. So now all these companies, like, so it's a combination of stuff. So that liquor company is not the smoking gun of all of this. They just have accounts where they funnel news to say, like, yeah, Puffy's a scumbag, this, that, and the third. That's what they can control of, but they not in control of everything, because that liquor company is a big company, but they not the smoking gun for all this happening. You know what I'm saying? And that's why their situation is like that, because Puffy has the power to sue them, which he has. So at the end of the day, this is a whole lot of nothing for nothing, and it's more so the tearing down of this brother, regardless that he has to take some sort of accountability to whatever that he's done. Even
right.
the things that's alleged of him, alleged is alleged, right?
Mhm.
But there's some things that he probably has done that he hasn't paid the penalties and the acts for, that's come around in his karma, that he has to go through this. But it's a whole lot of nothing trying to tear him down. So I'm not saying I'm rocking with Diddy,
I'm just saying,
you know.
prove it.
Right. Gotta prove.
Prove it without a reasonable doubt. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's how the justice system works, right? Okay, then prove it. All this fluff that y'all doing don't make no sense. And then it's like y'all picking and choosing when y'all want to go ham on people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All these allegations, all these stories, there's all this stigma about Diddy and all this buffale. Now people coming out with these stories and da da da. So what that makes me realize is a lot of y'all was part and parcel to what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So when the funny business was going on, you ain't say nothing. So you ain't seen nothing. All you know is tires. You ain't know nothing.
That's all they know. All JoJo knows tires. Rubble,
You
rubble.
ain't. So you complicit in it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You saw something that wasn't right. You saw something that was against the law, and you ain't say nothing. You turn your head. Oh, that ain't my problem. But then years later, it's like, yeah, I remember when I was in the studio, I seen this, that, and the third. But you ain't say nothing.
Right.
but now you want to say something. So it's like, miss me with all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Especially when you got somebody who blatantly has text messages and all this evidence against him, but you don't got no feds raiding his crib. How you let Vince McMahon go shitting on the girl's forehead and violating her and having mad other wrestling big brolic dudes running through her, like, which is crazy.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't go after him, but you go after Diddy. Man, stop it, son. Stop.
And the defecation part is not even the worst part about it, because
It's not.
I'm
It's the sick part, but it ain't the worst part.
right. That's the sick part. I'm pretty sure she'd rather get shitted on than to get set up for a whole train to get ran through like she's a whole Royal Rumble. Like her body's a Royal Rumble. Like, yeah, tag him in. Yeah. Nah, my theme music is coming on. This is my turn. Like imagine that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got Royal Rumble style like trains on the chick. You know what I'm saying? Like one dude is knocking her off, or you hear somebody else theme music, or that must be it. That must be the next wrestler coming in here. Oh, the going off. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like they having Royal Rumbles as orgies in Vince McMahon crib or whatever that they doing it, and you don't hear nothing. That those are sex crimes. Now, if she's down for the pound, then it is what it is. But obviously, we seen otherwise. So, yo, shout out to Roman 12 in the building.
Shout out, you going crazy already.
Yeah, yeah,
Shout out to you.
yeah.
But yeah, it's just again, it's a laughing stock. It's a joke. It's like this whole system is flawed, it's broken. It's like it can't be fixed. You gotta wash this shit away, start anew, because it's like everybody is part and parcel. I'm calling out judges, prosecutors, everybody who turned a blind eye. Because
Mm-hmm.
it's like how many times has even with the Shine situation, you know what I'm saying? You have somebody that was there that got shot and she telling you who actually shot him, you know what I'm saying? You drop the ball. So it's like if you getting your palms greased, pause, right, and put money in your coffers,
No,
you partial to the shit. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
If you accepting blood money, you part of it.
mm-hmm,
So don't try to like come back and like, oh, I want to save face now. Nah, son.
mm-hmm.
Nah. You gotta get hit with some charges too. You know what I'm saying?
That's,
So I'm not saying that he didn't do it. I'm not saying that he did. I'm just saying like the way they went about it is all cap, is bullshit, and it's like he's still out and free. So what was that? What was the whole point?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
I,
that's my take on it.
I agree. Shout out to Rowan 12. Happy birthday. Hey, yo, I just turned 21. Shout out to you, my brother. I hope you,
Shout out, shout out.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean Aries gang in the building, you know what I'm saying?
Hope y'all are holding it down. You know what I'm saying? All right, so moving on. Uh, some more movies is coming out, man. So tomorrow you got Godzilla and Kong, the new Empire in theaters tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that shit does drop tomorrow. That should look fire.
Yeah, yeah,
That should look fire. I'm gonna
yeah.
definitely go check that out. Probably not tomorrow because that's when it drops. It's gonna be a whole flood of people in there. I
Great.
don't like being in movie theaters with a bunch of people and they kids.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. So I'm
Yeah,
probably gonna go like Tuesday or Wednesday, a random day where it's
low
not
key.
people.
Yeah, nice and low key.
Yeah,
And
facts.
yeah, yeah. And the trailer looks amazing, so I can't wait to see it. I kind of want to go see it tomorrow, but again, I don't want to be dealing with loud ass, rude, coughing ass kids, and you know what I'm saying. Like the less the better. You know what I'm saying.
Facts.
Go take a nap real quick, and then I'll go off the nap. You know what I'm saying. That's the best
Mm-hmm.
type of movies is off the nap. You know what I'm saying. So that Godzilla and Kong is out tomorrow. Um, there's a man named Miguel Alvaro that was jailed in Turkey for 20 days just because he looked gay.
Yeah. Yo.
So he was looking extra spicy, the jalapeno pepper
Extra Zataran in the sauce.
Mad
And
Zatter,
rock with.
adobo in the sauce, and then 20 days in a turkey jail. What
Yo,
think about that?
that's crazy. Again, you know what I'm saying? America can't police all these other countries and shit. You know what I'm saying? Other people, uh America has their views and opinions, other countries and other people have their views and opinions, and you know what I'm saying? And they not rocking with it. So if you extra zesty, don't go to Turkey. You know what I'm saying? Just don't put that on your bucket list. Go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Because they
They
not.
have they have the God-given right to enforce whatever rules they feel is best for them and their culture. And you know what I'm saying? They not rocking with it. So I mean, if you noisy and you zesty, go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
And the funny part is, he's actually a gay man. So,
So he lucky he only got 20 days. And
so we live in a country so free that you could do whatever, be however. In Turkey, they not having that. They're like, yo, you look zesty, yo, hey, get the handcuffs.
yo, go throw this man in lockup for 20 days.
Yeah, that's
What
crazy.
it's crazy, but they taking our freedom to way too far an extent where it's like where you're now not making separate bathrooms, but you're making bathrooms where everybody share. Like, nah, so I'm
Yeah,
not trying to go in a bathroom where women in there. Like, what if I want to fart and I want to be my own man? You know what I'm saying? Take a dump like I want to take a dump. Now I can't because there's a woman in here. Now I gotta pretend like I not only came here to pee and shit for real. Like, nah, son. A man's space is supposed to be a man's space. A woman's space is supposed to be a woman's space. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
you know,
We,
some,
we need to burn the lines. You know what I'm saying?
it's a misnomer. Not to cut you off. Yo, you ever been in a woman's bathroom?
There was a time I had to because you know what I'm saying the men's bathroom was locked. And it was kind of different in there. I'm like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
this shit kind of lit.
Nah, bro, nah.
Well, the bathroom I went to, I went to, I forgot where I was at. It was all right. It looked like it was just clean. It was like they had like all these potpourri and like, you know what I'm saying? It was like all right. It was kind of all right, son.
Most women's bathroom be funky, my nigga. It smell like every chick that go up in the woman's bathroom just fart, like just let it loose, and it linger like like it.
It's just marinating pork and bean
You
juice.
know, that pork and bean juice, like it's a new rhythm, like it just linger, my nigga, just straight lingering, my nigga,
Oh man.
just mad funky, like it was like woo. Damn, like it's crazy in a woman's bathroom, and I don't. And what, like most men, we have this image, like a woman's bathroom or the steam room. You got naked women with towels and titties and soap and just smelling all,
All luscious and you know what
or
I'm saying? I'm
yeah,
not gonna lie. There was a time I was working at a high school, taking pictures. I had to use the faculty bathroom, or whatever, right?
uh huh.
So as I was walking down the hallway, and Shorty was coming out, a teacher was coming out. She's like, "Yeah, you can use the faculty bathroom." I'm not gonna lie to you, blood. I walked in there and I had to leave. So I couldn't even stand that. Shorty dropped the most. I don't know what she ate. That shit didn't sit right with her stomach, and that bathroom was atrocious. I had to like hurry up and get out before they thought it was me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the next nigga coming out. So it's like, oh, this nigga nasty. I'm like, nah. It was a teacher before me that was nasty. Like her shit, I don't know what she ate. That shit was terrible, son. Like
She was eating that gas station mac and cheese and meatballs.
she went to got that gas station sushi, kid. Fucked her whole stomach, man. Yo, Rowan 12 said he had to clean the girl's bathroom in high school. God damn, nigga, what'd you do, son? What kind of community service is that, kid?
Man, that's the punishment. Girls,
Man, that's terrible, son. He
girls.
said I walked in and walked out.
For real, like that's what I'm saying. Like that's like the image in most guys say, like, oh, the woman's back.
Right. But then we get hit with reality, and we
Like,
like, nah, they just as nasty and sometimes worse, especially when they all got period. Oh,
yeah, that is like,
son.
oh, woo, somebody funky,
Like,
funky.
yo, just
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
That's crazy though. But 20 days, yeah, yo, take your passport, your luggage, and get out of Dodge ASAP, son. Never go to Turkey again, blood. Just
Yo,
go to Greece, go to Rome. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Turkey, nah, it's not for you, son.
yeah, Turkey not for you. Go somewhere with a lot of people that do what you do, man.
Right, right. And that's fine. It's
Yeah,
okay. But Turkey's not one of them
yeah,
destinations, kid. And it's okay. It's all
yeah.
right.
Turkey not having it. Alright, so it's like, yo, but then that's still funny. Like they going to jail the gay away. Like that's crazy. Alright, so there's an Atlanta mom, Tangerly Lee. She was offered $135, $135 check to compensate from UPS. They send her $135 to compensate the loss of her son's ashes.
Like they can't find it at all.
Can't find it. She shipped the ashes. No ashes. They never pulled up to the destination, and they don't know where it's at. So
Oh man.
compensate, they gave her $135 that she refuses to cash.
Nah, son. $135?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's tough, son.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, Ron Jack got a good point. She should have paid for the insurance, but still, I mean, with the insurance, yeah, they would have made sure it got there. But you figure your post office is gonna make sure your package get there regardless. But because of the utmost importance of what you were shipping, um, damn, that's tough, son. That is really tough. It's sad because it's her son's ashes, and you can't replace that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't. Damn, that's tough, son.
Yeah.
That is heartbreaking. It's like, yo, this system is fucking on some gobbledygook shit, son. It's just really on some gook shit. Like it was some situation with my package, even though it wasn't no ash, it was some sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
But they try to front like, oh, your package ain't get delivered, and they quote unquote uh they try to slime me and say my house was abandoned because I ain't do my I ain't mow my lawn in a minute. But then they dropped mail in my mailbox, but then but they didn't mail my shoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you put mail in the mailbox, but
Yeah.
then you put that, oh, this house is abandoned, but you still put mail in the mailbox.
Yeah.
Man, get the fuck out of here. You know,
Yeah.
I was in the post office quick, fast. And again, it was one of us trying to hit me with the bouffale. And
Mm-hmm.
I came back with logic. And I'm like, man, I understand that, but you still delivered mail in my mailbox, but you stamped my crib as abandoned. Who does that? I've been like, my shoes is in the back somewhere, so you need to go find it. So I'm not leaving until you do.
Yeah.
So I stood there, you know what I'm saying? I'm not making it hot. And then somebody in the back came back. Oh, yeah, it was a different
Uh, yeah. All right.
yeah, all right.
So it was in somebody's locker. Like,
Yeah. Somebody was trying to be on the way with my sneakers, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Facts.
But so I say that to say this is like they better find that shit, son.
Yeah.
Ain't no way you just lose it when y'all scanning shit and like, you know what I'm saying? And then they try to hit me with the, oh, we got some new couriers, da da da. I don't give a damn.
Mm-hmm. They got no.
Obviously, you ain't trained them properly.
Yeah, that got nothing to do with me.
That got nothing to do with me. You better find my box, you know what I'm saying? In the back.
They were saying that your sneakers got sent to P. Diddy house.
They could keep it there. I'll take my refund. Oh man, and yo, that is just terrible. I cannot imagine what the mother is going through.
Mm-hmm.
She don't got nothing to show for it. Her son is gone. His ashes is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And you give her $135, like that's gonna compensate for it. But that's just tough, son. I
Yeah.
don't know what to say about that, son.
Yeah. You talk about being beside yourself. Like I can't even imagine a world that my daughter's not a part of that I'm a part of.
Yeah.
And God forbid, and they tell me something like that.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be bad business.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
ask, can I FedEx something to myself to your house? Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, nah, bro. No way.
I'm turning the post office to app. Everybody got to go.
I'm serious. Like I know y'all know me for for the show, but I have I'm not proud of when I feel like I have to defend my loved ones. Man,
It's a different side, son. Yeah, I don't want to see that
uh,
side.
it's a
I'm
different
telling you, son.
it's a different side. I would never want anybody to see me in that light. But the people that know me, like my brother and a few other people, they seen me. It's not a pretty day. You know what I'm saying? And it's something like that. Like, cause I know there's some fathers in the chat as well. And can you imagine being in that lady's shoes and God forbid you was even in that situation. I wouldn't even want to put you in that situation, but if you was in that situation, your baby that came out your fucking ball sack, bro. It was a ball. It was a freaking sperm cell to this beautiful human being, and God forbid, and then they lose their ashes, and they telling you this shit.
They're gonna be like John Q in this bitch. Everybody gonna be hostage. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's a tough one for real, for real.
All right, so moving on. Hollywood producer and writer Lawrence Adries is facing 6 felony charges, which includes sodomy and sexual penetration while a victim was unconscious by the use of drugs. Andries remains free on 150,000 bond, and the preliminaries are scheduled April 16th. So
Yeah.
somebody that he was working with, he drugged them up, and as they was, you know, it.
Yo, it said send them to Turkey.
ah,
Yo,
yo,
yo, first class flight, kid.
yo, that's funny.
All the accommodations, dog.
All accommodations paid. All accommodations paid for. You gonna come back with a whole new attitude. You know what I'm saying?
That yo, Hollywood needs to burn, son. Like, it's just too many of these occurrences. It's like, yo, son, that shit gotta go, son.
Mhm.
They made it apparent to say, oh, Hollywood producer, da
Yes,
da da da. You know what I'm saying?
yes, yes, yeah.
So this is what it is in Hollywood. Is that what you telling me? I mean, me and you know what it is.
Right, right, right.
Um, yeah, I hope he get, bro. He better get at least 20, son.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's wild, bro. Like it, like you're there for business, and then you're in this person that you're like, yo, to get comfortable, man. Like, yo, take a hit, bro. And you drug this person up, and so the sodomy meaning that you took an object and you penetrated this person, right? So then they said sexual penetration. Now he's penetrating this person, whether it's by mouth or by booty hole. Pause. So and this person is out of it. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
That's
that's a sick mind. Where you drugging a person and they unconscious, and then you have your way with them. That's just the most sickening type of occurrence to do on somebody. Yeah, like, yeah, he better be getting thrown under the jail, son. We don't need this person in society at all, son. Regardless of your accolades, I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? The victim don't care about none of that. I'm
mhm.
pretty sure they came there for business purposes only. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And you pull this switcheroo move, and it's the audacity of thinking that you was gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I
Like,
never understood dudes like I remember we used to have these shows when we was kids, and I remember Moesha, they had an episode when she went to college, and the college dude tried to drug her to have his way with her, but one of her old boyfriends peeped the situation and handled it, right? So I never understood dudes who had to drug chicks to get panties. And I didn't understand that as a kid, because like a part of like the chase, and a part of like the
The
thing
thrill of it was knowing that shorty
was was
giving it to you. You know what I'm saying?
right,
She willingly gave it to you.
right,
That's uh 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 the best gift. You know what I'm saying?
right. And
That's
then willingly giving it to me, right? She wants it and she's enjoying it. Like that's the part of the like, yeah, like you know what I'm
the
saying?
connection. But you doing it while shorty unconscious is that's wild sauce.
Yeah, that's
That's wild sauce. That's why I said in our last episode, men need to vet other men because we know predators. We know these wolves out here. You know what I'm saying? We could spot these niggas from a mile away, like, yeah, that nigga's funny. Don't fuck with this nigga. And
yeah.
don't question me about why I say that.
Hmm.
I
But
don't care about how you feel about the nigga. I'm telling you this nigga ain't right.
this dude did this to another dude.
Oh, what?
Yes, he did this to another dude. He
He
did.
need to be under like 2 jails. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yes. Yes.
Regardless if it was man or woman or not, he needed to be under 2 jails because
Yes. Yes.
this type of behavior seems like it's something that he's used to, something that he's done before.
Yeah.
Because Buddy seemed way too comfortable just pouring something in your drink while you looking the other way type joint. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And this is again why men need to vet and put you on game. Like if you going out somewhere, you order your own drink. If you put your drink down and you walk away from it, leave that drink alone. Don't go back to it and sip it again. Nah, it's over.
Mhm.
Keep your drink in your hand. Keep your eyes on your drink. You know what I'm saying? Like there's mad of these things that you supposed to know, but y'all don't know about.
Mhm.
Oh, because you think he's cool and he got a cool vibe.
He's nice.
Talk about a vibe.
Yeah.
Anybody could fake a vibe.
Yeah.
You know what
He's.
I'm saying? I could rent a car, a luxury car, and pretend and have a vibe of like I'm living in opulence
Mhm.
to front an image. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? My point is anybody could fake a vibe. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But us men know when niggas is pump faking.
Mhm.
We can tell. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, but y'all think that y'all can you could figure a man out because you going off of energy and women's intuition and all this buffalo. Yo, your intuition is blocked from all the makeup and wigs and fucking eyelashes and damn sure the BBLs.
Yeah.
So your
Fact.
intuition ain't up to par right now. So
Right.
let me vet that man. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Matter
almost
of fact, let me come to the meeting with you.
right. It's
Oh,
almost
buddy say he gonna meet you at the hotel. Okay, cool. We gonna meet in the lobby.
right.
There's conference rooms in
Promise.
hotels. You know what I'm saying? We could do that. It's business, right?
Yeah.
He in town for business, right? All right, let's go in the conference room. We
Yeah.
go in the hotel room. Nah, that's sus. That ain't business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Little things like that. But y'all going off the vibe and oh, I'm trying to be seen and this, that, and the third. It's like, and then Buddy getting caught like that. Yeah, he caught him slipping. But yeah, he gonna get his just dues, and that's just wild crazy. And it's like the energy, bro, gave me a Red Bull, and I'll show you some energy.
Yeah. That was funny.
Yo,
That was funny.
yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, y'all women don't get it. Like, the only reason y'all even have any of these freedoms is because men allow it. You know what I'm saying? If men don't allow it, what you gonna do?
Mhm.
Who you gonna turn to? It's because good men understand that y'all have to have your rights too. So we fought and died for y'all rights as well. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Nah, that's crazy, son.
Yeah. So I hope dude is going. I hope he gets caught and convicted because this is straight crazy. His hearing is April 17th, and like I said, he's out free right now on 150,000 bond. So I hope he gets convicted. All right, moving on. Arkansas man. As an Arkansas man, his clip went viral when these group of girls were saying that he wasn't fresh.
Oh
He
yeah, yeah. I peeped that. I peeped that.
he was rocking. He had on the fit, They was, clowning him that he wasn't fresh. So because the clip went viral and there was a lot of support for him that he was fresh, that he did partnerships and collaborations. Within 21 hours, this man made over $120,000.
Shout out to the biddies.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, because there's probably bum sauce anyways.
Right,
Like,
right.
again, this is the same point of going off vibes and because he got designer and all this other shit. Like, none of that shit means shit.
Mm-hmm.
I done bagged chicks on a dirty white tee, some shorts, looking dingy and still bagging joints. So it don't matter.
No haircut, no nothing.
No haircut. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no shape of nothing right now, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna pull you. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? That superficial shit don't mean nothing.
And
You don't even know if that nigga got multiple businesses or nothing.
But he wasn't dressed like no bum.
He wasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Polo is not cheap. You know what I'm saying?
So, the fact that they were saying that, so now a toy company that make toys got him as a toy in that same fit with the fast
With the chicken sandwich?
with the chicken sandwich, all that, like, and the toy is called I Ain't Fresh.
Oh, they're good. That is lit, son.
So they took that collaboration and he made himself a nice he turned
Nice
that.
piece of change, son.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up. This
So
is stupid. Because at the end of the day, what? Because nobody's, quote unquote, you think nobody's rocking polo no more. Like, polo's still not fashionable or polo's still not making no money. You bugging.
bro,
Polo been around for like 40 years. You tripping. It's still a polo shirt, it's still gonna cost you $90.
at the minimum, like
You know what I'm saying? That's not chump change.
right, that's minimum. That's like the classic joints that's sitting right there. But you got joints that are 125. One
Right.
one like it is.
Like, what are y'all talking about? Like,
Bro, my
I'm
bad.
not fucking with none of this Emiri gallery department. Gallery department to me looks ass and it looks trash. You know what I'm saying? Me right now, I'm on some nostalgia tip. I've been on it for like the last year and a half. My bro know I'm on some True Religion
True
shit.
religion.
And True Religion jeans is still like $200. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? I'm not paying $200. I'm gonna get the shit on sale because we live in Florida, so it's like everything's by season. So when the winter shit goes on sale, I'm gonna get it then. When spring shit go on sale for winter, I'm gonna get it then. Because guess what? I can wear shorts and jeans whenever. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
So I'm gonna get shit on sale, but it's still brand name. It's still True Religion. Just because people ain't rocking it no more, it's not on music videos and all this, that, and the third. You think that it's not popping no more? Nah, that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? These brands are still around. You know what I'm saying? Polo, all these shits is still around. Ralph Lauren, True Religion, Seven. All these shits is still around. You know what I'm saying?
LRG.
LRG is still around. Like, these companies still make bread. So, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I love Truey because I'm staying true to my religion, and that's why I rock truth. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I'm about to break it down. Outside of sports clothes.
Yo, wait, this nigga, yo, Ro Jack said Oshkosh. Yo, Ron Jack, you on terror tonight, kid. You got me cackling,
He
son.
took it back. He took it
Yeah.
back. All right, so I'm gonna break it down. So outside of sports wear and OUV wear, bro, what do I wear from head to toe?
Nothing but polo.
That's all I wear from head to toe. Literally, I wear that from head to toe. Underwear. My brother was seeing me in my underwears, obviously, but underwear, socks, t-shirt, shirts, jeans, jackets, coats, and anytime I have my shit on, nobody has ever said, "Yo, that ain't fresh." That's the most
Ever.
shirt or whatever that I've seen in that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah, and
True people that's about fashion is not brand dependent, meaning like, okay, I'm gonna go get me Louis, I'm gonna go get me Gucci, because for real, they not all that. Like, for example, for a place like New York City, which by far is the fashion mecca, there's no other state that come close. I don't care what state you're from. California is not messing with New York
Nah,
City.
they wear Vans and long
Atlanta's
socks.
Atlanta's not messing with New York City. We know for a fact. I love Florida, but Florida's not messing with New York City.
That's a fact. It's not.
Texas is not messing with New York City. So
Tommy Hilfiger is still fire too. That's another brand. You know what I'm saying?
fire.
Tommy's fire.
But people in New York City, this is why you see people from New York City that is fresh. We don't care about brands. We make the brand. The brand don't make us. So if we like the brand, we're gonna rock that brand. But we don't care if it came out yesterday, 10 years ago, 30 years ago, whatever that brand is, and we like it, that's what we like. And you're gonna see it from head to toe. Like, you won't see somebody that like Reeboks rock Reebok sneakers with Nike jeans and Adidas shirt. It's gonna
No.
be all Reeboks, and it's gonna be the most fire Reebok shirt, jeans or shorts or whatever, and sneakers, socks that you've ever seen in your life. Like, I had one of my younger homies like, yo, y'all wear a lot of Marys in New York, right? I said, yeah, no, because we don't care about brands. Something could be a no name brand, but if it look fire and it look good on us, we rocking that from head to toe. Like, yo, bro, like, you got underwear, socks, you got t-shirts, you got a hat. We want all of it. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
In that particular thing that looks good on us. So so this thing about the quote unquote top brands is the most littest thing you can wear. No, it's expensive. That don't mean they look good. You know how
Right.
rappers that I
Louis Vuitton and them sneakers, they just look ass. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Them
just
just look corny.
trash. Like, you know how many rappers have on expensive shit? You're not gonna say that they're fresh. Like, this is no diss to this is gonna sound like a diss, but I'm not dissing them. Like, I'm pretty sure that a lot of rappers like what's the dude from Cali, the blood, um damn, the blood homie, he seemed cool, but like,
YG. Oh, you talking about
YG, his stuff is expensive, but you don't look at YG fits and be like, yo, I want them leather bell bottoms he rocking, and you know what I'm saying, I'm a rock
with the bootcut jeans?
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? And he'll rock some penny loafers with that. It's like, yeah, it's probably expensive, but it don't look fly.
Nah,
And,
that should look ass, my nigga.
right. So
Penny
it's
loafers was never fly. Like, you know, the only nigga that could rock penny loafers and make it look ill was Carlton Banks, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Only cat.
but you get the point that I'm making.
Yeah,
It's
that
like, oh,
facts.
this ain't no personal diss to him or anybody, but at the same time, like, we go on what look good. You know why Nike Tech became popping worldwide? Is because New Yorkers made it look fly to the point where you can rock a Nike Tech anywhere. That's the only reason.
That's the thing, because we from New York, so that's always been apparent for you know how many millions and millions of people in New York, Queens, Brooklyn alone. Everybody's getting fresh, everybody's getting fly. You gotta battle everybody as soon as you walk out your crib. So you just can't walk out your crib however you want to. You know what I'm saying? So your fly gotta be your fly,
Right.
meaning whatever you feel is fly for you, and you put it together.
Hmm.
Everybody's gonna jack your shit. You know what I'm saying?
And then the fly shit is what look good on you. That
Facts.
that's how it boils down to. And New York is so competitive that the easiest thing is it's not even easy, because it's not a win, it's not an automatic win to go into the Gucci store, Prada store, Louis Vuitton store. You're gonna come out with something that's just like, oh, that's crazy. Like, the ink joint got more flyer shit than them when it comes to style and how you put it together, but it's not a guaranteed thing. So New York is so competitive that, like, if everybody wearing Louis V, there's gonna be people that, like, you know what? I'm not rocking Louis V. I'm not rocking Polo. I'm not rocking Guess. I'm getting all my shit from Target. all my shit. What's the top? Not the top brand, but what's the one brand in Target? I'm rocking all of that, and you be like, "Damn, son, you fresh? What's that? Oh, this some Target shit. What? That's Target.
Facts.
That's how
Give
it
me a
comes.
budget. I'll go to Target and I'll find some fly fit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
That's
crazy enough, I remember niggas was rocking mad. You remember this vividly. Niggas was rocking mad Pradas, right? Back in the day.
facts.
It got to the point where you couldn't even go to the clubs in the city no more because it was like, oh, nah, we don't accept Pradas no more, right? So niggas stopped fucking with Pradas.
Mm-hmm.
10 years later, I've been seeing some the Prada line, and remember,
Mm-hmm.
Prada's still making money. It
Mm-hmm.
didn't stop making money because we stopped fucking with it.
Mm-hmm.
They're still making money. It's still a top tier brand. But the shoes that they got out now, I'm not gonna lie to you, kid. Them shits look fire, son.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So that's probably the most I'll ever go as far as shoes is concerned, is Prada's. Other than that, nah. You gonna catch me in some Nikes, you gonna catch me in some Prestos, you gonna catch me in some I'm sorry to say, but I still rock Jordans. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But my shit is gonna be different from the next man. My shit's gonna be different from my bro shit because this is how we rock. You know what I'm saying? My bro wears nothing but polo. I wear nothing but true. But
Mm-hmm.
guess what? You ain't never gonna say niggas look broke, or you never gonna say niggas don't look fly. Like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way we're gonna put our fits together is like, chill. The way this fabric gonna sit on the kid, like, I'll rock some FUBU if this shit look lit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll rock niggas used to rock LA gear and made that shit look hot.
Bro, I remember my favorite line when we was like in college was a Visu, hands down.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how I used to rock all the Visu joint, the matching jeans,
Yep.
head to toe. Like
And
it's
while you was rocking the Visu, I was rocking LRG head to toe. You know what I'm saying?
and LRG. You go into the store and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna get me an LRG T-shirt," but then these scumbags will make the flyest zipper jacket with the T-shirt, right? And then you're like, "All right, I'm gonna cop this," and on your way to the line, you see the matching jeans. Like, you dirty motherfuckers!
You know you have to cop the whole joint.
You had to cop the jeans, the jacket, and the T-shirt.
You go back to photos of us in 06, 07, niggas was rocking all that shit.
Ash,
No, we ain't rock no Ugg boots.
Ugg. But they got Ugg boots for men though. I can't mess with the Ugg boots.
I know what you saying. But for my boots, I was rocking Palladiums. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
was never a Tim guy. I couldn't do the Tims. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't. It just wasn't me. You know what I'm saying?
This was this. I shit. Now I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all out there. Well, you already know this, bro. But I'm telling y'all. I rock polo from head to toe. So I got polo boots. I got polo sneakers. Like, but this is top tier sneakers. These are not like boat shoes. These are top tier sneakers. But I do mix them in with my J's though. I still got classic J's, but I be rocking the boots or
Mm-hmm.
some polo sneakers that y'all never seen before. Like, is that serious? Like, is that serious? Like, for real. All right, so moving on. All right, so in Baltimore, the Key Bridge collapsed in Baltimore. I don't know if you've seen it, but on the news,
Nah, I seen the shit.
the boat hits the base of the bridge, and instead of the boat sinking, the whole bridge just collapsed.
Yeah. My thing was it wasn't even a drawbridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means that particular type of vessel, that type of boat, wasn't even supposed to be there in the first place, because it looked like it couldn't pass
The bridge
the
itself,
bridge because it
right?
wouldn't hit it if it was able to pass it, right?
No, but
I thought it was,
it hit the pillar.
or it hit. I thought it hit the bridge itself.
Yeah, yeah. So I right. So when I mean by the bridge itself, I mean it hit the pillar. Like so.
Oh, they
Yeah,
was real wacky on that. They was on some other different type of time. I
yeah,
thought it hit the bridge itself and shit. I ain't know it hit the pillar, but yeah, son. That's wild, son.
yeah. And what's scary, most scary, is that the last car was literally like 59 seconds before that happened.
Yo, American infrastructure is just terrible, son. Like, but then again, it's like, how the fuck you hit the pillar, my guy? Like, what the fuck was you doing? Like, bro, that's why you saying this week has just been crazy, son. We got the Diddy situation. We got man playing another man's butt. Pause. We got fucking ships not fucking being anchored right and hitting fucking bridges. And we just now getting into Friday, son. And we ain't even getting to the weekend yet,
So
kid.
what the weekend gonna be in store for? Like, you know what I mean? So like, I just thought that was extremely scary, man. Like, imagine being on the bridge and now you have to worry about these ships hitting the dam because automatically you said the very first thing you would think of is the ship low enough to clear the bridge, right? So now we can't even think on that type of time no more. Now we have to think on the time is the ship hitting the damn bridge, like the pillars of the bridge.
Yo, bro, nigga said they was watching the P Diddy news and got distracted. Yo, yo, I love our chats. Yo, these guys, yo, y'all going ham tonight, son. Um, again, like, and it's a huge like carrier. You know what I'm saying, with mad cargo on the joint. So like, it could probably withstand a smaller vessel hitting the pillar and still, you know what I'm saying, still hold the structure. But that kind of shit, I like, bro, what the fuck was you doing, son?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, that's a lawsuit. That's a fucking murder charges. That's a whole bunch of shit on your forehead, son.
Mm-hmm.
And the city of Baltimore gotta charge your ass for that, son. Because there's no excuse, son.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta charge you, son, criminally for that joke. Because that is crazy, son. You caused an obscene amount of deaths of people, the bridge falling, and people driving their car gone. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
and it could have been even worse. Like, cause like six people are presumed to be dead, and all these people was people that was on the boat,
Okay.
presumably. Um, but it could have been the worst because nobody died that was on the bridge passing.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank God.
So it could have been even that could have been the situation.
That's what I'm saying. I thought that's what it was, but damn, six people on the boat died from the debris falling on their ass.
Right, because the you got the bridge that fell on them, and then it looked like one of them ships that had a lot of like shipping containers, like uh yeah, shipping containers.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you seen that fall, but we don't see because the containers are so huge, and from that aerial view, we can't see that it's falling on somebody or the debris.
Oh, right, right, right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
They brought up a good point in the chat, like who would be liable, um the shipping company or the operator, because it's
well,
either.
it's a combination because in situations like that, you have some sort of watch guard. You have people that's in the water. That's a watch guard. You have people that's on the bridge. That's some sort of watch guard as well. You have the people who's operating that has to notify. Like, these are all protocols before things like this happen, so things like this don't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, so yeah, so all of those people are going to be partially reliable for this situation.
It's just. Yeah, we just need some good news, son. Like, going into the weekend, we need some good news. It's about to be Easter Sunday. Like, niggas need some good shit going into the last week of March, going into April. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's just too much crazy shit going on, son.
Hmm.
I, that one just took the cake. Like, yo, that was like, yo, what the hell? Insane, son.
That's a fact. So at I uh prayers to those families that are affected, and has lost loved ones. And man, they gotta rectify this, and they gotta have better protocols, man. Like, this is scary. This could have been even worse. And man, like I said, I send my prayers to the ones that lost their life on this. All right, last thing on time to wrap. The Patti LaBelle pies. We all know the Patti LaBelle pies, and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Know that she didn't make the Patti LaBelle pies. That it was actually made by Walmart. And even though it has her face, her likeness, and everything on it, she only makes 10% of the proceeds from those pies.
So you mean to tell me Walmart is scamming by putting her name on it,
Hmm.
right? And then people love Patti LaBelle, so that's the nostalgia. So you're using melanin to push your product, and then you don't compensate her properly.
Well, she's agreed to this though. She's agreed to
So
the.
10%. Okay, well, 10% of like, if you get $1 million, let's just say you get $1 million in sales a month on it.
Hmm.
Then it's 100,000 a month, so that ain't too bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not bad, but here's the thing, right? So they've sold over 200 million pies.
God damn.
Over 200 million pies. So that 10% is not bad, but without her
Right, her face.
likeness
Right,
and
right.
the fact that she's uh, uh, looked to be as a cook outside of being a great singer, themselves wouldn't be sold at 200 million worth of pies being sold.
So you only get 2 million.
Well,
Yo, how'd you negotiate that? You
on
know what I'm
on
saying?
on 200 on
Oh,
200.
that's 20 million. My
That's
fault. That's 20
right. So that's two over 200,
million.
which is a lot of money. But
Yeah,
right, right,
but
right, right,
nah, that was an ass contract, son.
right.
You know what I'm saying? That was an ass contract. Cause if they didn't need Patti LaBelle to sell their pies, you know what I'm saying? Why
Hmm.
they ask you to come to the table? Because they need you. So 10%, nah. So
Hmm.
yo, 30, at least 30 to 40%. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Be reasonable.
Hmm.
You feel me? And then on top of that, some stock options and like some other shit.
Hmm. Like, make it make sense.
Right. Cause that's highway robbery. Like that's just crazy. Like why her people's negotiate a better deal than that?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? 10%, like nah, son. $20 million is cool, yeah. But if they making 200 million off of you, off your face, and you got front like you making the pies,
Hmm.
you really not making the pies.
Right. Like, I get it. They like, yo, we got this pie. Who could sell pies? Okay, cool. Patti LaBelle could sell some pies because she's Patti LaBelle. Her face, the what she stand for, perfect marriage. But 20% is crazy.
Yeah,
That's that's not bad, but these pies is not gonna sell without her.
exactly. So that's the whole point. Like you need me to sell these pies. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Did he
And
making some other pies too?
heroics on
Yo,
it.
yeah. I mean, like I don't know why her constituency, her peoples didn't make a better deal when they went to the table.
Hmm.
That there should have been a way better negotiated deal than that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hmm.
That's
And
again, they're using us and giving us crumbs.
and they probably her representation was probably just happy to sit at the table. So it's like, yo, this sound pretty
They was on some I'm feeling the vibes. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
No, I'm bugging. It's not 20%. We keep saying 20%. It's 10%. 10%, not 20%. 10%. So on 200 million pies sold.
10 million. That's what 10 million. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah. Not when I'm the face of everything. Like you gotta give me at least like 30 to 40. You know what I'm saying?
right, right. It actually is closer to like to the math is still a little off. My math is still a little off. It's 10%, 200 million. So that yeah, that's about almost like at
Might
eight.
be like 12, maybe 12 million.
I'll say more like 15. More like
Still,
hardcore cash. And
you
hard
got
about 15.
you got to give me more than that because you know what I'm saying? I'm the reason why you making that jump.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, man,
Well, chat, what y'all think? What y'all think, son?
that
I feel like they could have negotiated a better one. Roden Jack said 10 million. She didn't make not one pod. Sounds like a good win. I could agree with that. Now she has to be getting something else out of it. True.
I will only say it's a good deal if she's not known to be a cook. You see what I'm saying? If they came up with the cell phone and be like, yo, these are the new Patti LaBelle cell phones, then 10% is great because you're just using her face, right? But 10% on something that she's known for doing, for cooking. She's known for being the so even when she was on shows back in the days, like a different world, she was cooking on them shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So she's known for cooking. That's
Right.
like that's like giving 10% to Snoop Dogg for selling hangers. Like, all right, we're gonna tap into the hanger game. Or selling cameras. All right, we're gonna tap into the camera game. But to give Snoop Dogg 10% on selling weed is like what? He's known for smoking weed.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So this percentage need to be at 50 or 40. All right, bet. I don't gotta put up no upfront cost. All right, cool. Anywhere from 30 to 40%, cool. You take care of business costs and you get the lion's share of it or whatever. I
Right.
get
Because
different.
I need you to sell my weed. If I put your face on my weed product, I'm gonna
Right.
sell more. You know what I'm
If
saying?
if you put Snoop on a weed product, what do you think that shit gonna do?
It's gonna fly through the shelf. You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I say it like that. You know what I'm saying? If you put like what's another thing? Like if you put same thing with George Foreman. When George Foreman first got the George Foreman grill, he made all this money, but his percentage wasn't that crazy because you putting on George Foreman about cooking, right? But we didn't know anything about George Foreman about cooking. He was known for knocking people out. So if you came out with George Foreman pillows, it made sense. It's the knockout pillow. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Right.
If you get my point. So at the end of the day, I think the percentage is vastly low based on what she's known for. So that's my personal opinion regarding.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
All right, so we're moving on. Our next segment is brought to you by Bravo Section. Make sure you go to bigbravosection.com. Again, that's bigbravosection.com. If you're in the Miami area, you can book a session with one of the best photographers in the world.
In the world, I'm telling you, I'm lit like that.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're not in the Miami area, you can still book a session. He'll fly out and take care of your session. All right. Again, make sure y'all go to bigbravosection.com. Got a petty thought for us?
So we're gonna hit the petty law book. Rowan Jack, funny enough, I wasn't able to find that word you asked me to look for. So this is a perfect example of why we need to get earlier editions because obviously they taking words out, so we can't find definition of certain words. So now sixth edition is now good. So we gotta go fifth and earlier. Fifth edition, fourth edition, third edition, second or first. You know what I'm saying? So I could not find that word you asked me to look for from the last episode. So again, I got a few random words that I picked out of the book. And first word is aboriginal title, which means such title provides original natives of the United States exclusive rights to occupy lands and waters used by them and their ancestors before the United States asserted sovereignty over such areas. It's funny how they say asserted sovereignty. Uh, it's a cute way of saying stealing shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm saying stealing and killing motherfuckers,
Right.
and then exerting your dominance over it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So that is the definition of Aboriginal title. So next word is absolute law, which means the true and proper law of nature, immutable in the abstract or in principle, in theory, but not in application. For very often the object, the reason, situation, and other circumstances may vary its exercise and obligation. So, meaning, however you choose to use absolute law, it it can work in theory, but it's not practical in application, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So they broken law into various subjects. So you got contract law, you got aboriginal law, you got law of the land, you got law of the water, which is admiralty law. So you got to know which law you're using to actually use it in this proper application to have significance for whatever you're trying to use it for. You know what I'm saying? So remember when we used to say BC, AD, AC?
Mm-hmm.
I went to look these definitions up. So AC is Anno Christi, which is the year of Christ. AD means Anno Domini, meaning in the year of the Lord. And
Mm-hmm.
then BC means, which is crazy, which means before Christ, bail court, or bankruptcy cases. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you use it for,
Mm-hmm.
that's the definition. So for this episode, random words again, which were Aboriginal title, absolute law, AC, AD, and BC. You know what I'm saying? So chat if you got any random words, legal words that you want me to find, or I mean random words where I find the legal definite. What about BBC? Oh my.
Oh, come
Yo, chill, chill,
on,
chill.
man.
So
Well,
if you got any random words you want me to look up legally, hopefully it's in the book. I'll look it up for you. You know what I'm saying? And we'll talk about it next episode. So those were the words for the petty law section of the podcast. Appreciate y'all.
that is a fact. We have to close it here because we're running out of time. We're
Oh, they
running.
about to boot us off, y'all.
We're running out of camera space. So we have to shut it here. I'm gonna save my keep the lie live.
Keep the lie live.
Live for the very next episode on Sunday at 10:30 p.m. Again, next episode is Sunday at 10:30 p.m. Again, a quick shout out to the sponsors of the show. Bravo.
Said too much laughing. Yeah, I was on one tonight.
Yeah. Nah, we don't want to leave. It's we
About to
yeah,
get kicked off.
yeah, we don't want to leave. We running out of the camera time. So a quick shout out to our sponsors, Bravo section, Button Snaps, OUV Records. Again, if you're interested in becoming a sponsor of the show or one of the sponsors of the show, you can reach me on Instagram at Ashley Lovechild or my brother on his Instagram at.
Bravo section underscore. You already know the business.
So please, if you're going to be serious, if you have products you want to if you have products you want to promote, please reach out to me or my brother, and we'll set that up for you. And if you're interested in becoming one of the sponsors of the show, again, thank you for tuning in to episode 43. We'll be back Sunday 10:30 for episode 44. Damn, we almost cracked a 50 piece.
Almost at the 50 piece. You heard?
All at the 50 piece. Again, we wish we could stay extra time. It's just we literally about to shut down in literally like 37 seconds. So again, we love y'all. We're gonna see y'all Sunday. Bring that energy. You already know. It's
Yeah.
love.
Holla.
All right.